Hello, everybody, and welcome here inside the Burlington Schools in Burlington, Wyoming, here in South Central Bighorn County. We are on the air here from the Burlington Schools on behalf of the Shoshoni Wranglers as the Lady Blue take on the Burlington Huskies. It's our second trip up to Burlington here this season, and it will not be our last. We will be up here in about a week or so on behalf of Thermopolis as they take on the Huskies here on the road. The Shoshoni Wranglers will be ending the Huskies' home streak here. This will be, I believe, this is Burlington's last home game before they hit the road. They have had before this game.
I want to give a special happy birthday shout out to our own Tilly Neves. So happy birthday, Tilly.
Ooh. So in case you didn't hear that, happy birthday, happy birthday, Tilly Neves, 7th grader for Burlington. So we wish her a happy birthday here on behalf of TBSN. And so with that being said, we're going to give you a rundown of who's who before we get started here. The Shoshoni Wranglers are wearing their visitor blues today, all blue uniforms with a yellow and white stripe down the side of the uniform. Gold lettering and numbering, Shoshoni across the chest. Shoshoni, I believe, will be moving right to left to start off this first half. Burlington, as always, wearing their home whites with the orange numbering and lettering. Burlington across the chest, and the Husky on the left thigh of the pants. Burlington will be moving left to right across your device. It's Shoshoni Wrangler basketball on TBSN. Up onto the timeline, and we are underway. Tip-off is won by the Lady Blue. Down the far side, attempts a pass to the 15 of, attempted a pass to the 15 of Kaylee Martin, the 8th grader. This one's going to go right back up to the Huskies. Burlington up past the timeline, 23 with it. She'll pass far side, takes the shot from mid-range. That one's up and splash! Shot made by Natalie McNiven. And Burlington will draw first blood here in this game. Bounce pass up to the far side. Shot on its way contested. That one rebounded. Shot on its way again. That one attempted by Savannah Donaldson. This one's going back the other way. Down the right side. Shot on its way for Burlington. Up and in. 4-0 run here to start for the Huskies. Shoshoni trying to counter. Far side now up to Avery Jarvis. She'll move left side. Jarvis was our player of the game during the Thermopolis broadcast. Shot on its way for 3! Kaylee Martin buries the triple from the corner. And with that, Shoshoni will get their first points here in this game. I hope we see a little bit of scoring here. We know what the Wranglers are capable of from that Thermopolis game. With the A-team getting the win over the Bobcats in Thermopolis. That was the last time we saw this team. We were hoping to see them a couple weeks ago against Grable, but that game kind of just disappeared off the face of the earth. Now up to the right side, shot on its way. It's contested. Rims out or goes off the right side of the iron, rebounded by the Blue. And a big pass down court left side. Kicks it back up. Shot on its way from the left side. Up and no good. Savannah Donaldson on the shot for the Lady Blue. Down the other end of the floor, down the left side. Now it's up and it's no good. Hits the right end of the iron. Jump ball as Kaylee Martin tries to get in there to rip it away. Glad to have you with us here from the Burlington Schools. Bounce pass up to the left side. Shot on its way. It's up and it misses the rim. Rebounded. And a foul. 2 shots coming up. It was Cambria Wick that was taking the shot there for Burlington. She'll have 2 shots coming up as Shoshoni commits their second team foul. Savannah Donaldson given her first personal. Shot on its way for the Huskies. This one's up. Cha-ching for Cambria Wick. On rebounding duty here for Shoshoni appears to be Kaylee Martin, and I want to say that's Alyssa Brown on the far side. Shot on its way. It's up off the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Brown. The 7th grader getting in there. Now this one, a bit of a cat fight down there as Avery Jarvis tries to keep it with Shoshoni. The tie-up is called. They'll inbound it from the far side. Here comes Kaylee Martin up toward the Shoshoni bench. She'll toss it in. Up past the timeline. Passes left side. Here comes Jarvis. Jarvis picks it up now middle side. Now moving up to the left wing. penetrates inside the arc, takes the shot for the elbow, up and no good. Shot was attempted by Tinsley McConaughey. It's coming back down the other way, and a collision. Avery Jarvis getting in there trying to get it away. And the 8th graders' attempts are successful, as it will end up going back to the Lady Blue. Up past the timeline here. McConaughey with it. She'll look to pass right side. Now gives it up to Kaylee Martin. Martin tries to dip it up underneath, and that's going to go right on back to the Lady Huskies. This one poked away by Jarvis, and out of bounds it goes. It'll stay with the Huskies. Trying to bring it down was Cambria Wick. It was poked away by Jarvis and out of bounds up toward the south end of the building here. Shot on its way from mid. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded cleanly by Savannah Donaldson, all by herself. Down to left side. Shot on its way. It's up. It's no good. And they're going to bring it back down the other end. Picks it up, passes to her right. Now gets it up to mid-range. Shot on its way. It's up and in. Cha-ching. And I'm trying to get the number of who that was that made the shot for Burlington. We'll get that for you in just a little bit. Moving to her right now, kicks it up behind her here. This is Kaylee Martin. Bounce pass, and it's going to go back the other way. All by herself, it's Wick, left side, and it's ripped away. Jarvis gets it on the far side. Gets it down the far sideline, now gets inside the arc, passes left side to McConaughey. She'll move up to the elbow, picks up the dribble, now passes out far side. 3 on its way. It's up and it's no good. And it was Kaylee Martin on the shot. She already made a 3 to give the Wranglers their first basket. By the way, we scored the wrong team. We apologize. It should be 7-3 Burlington. We accidentally made it 5-5. Do have a couple of subs for Burlington here. Checks it in inside the mid-range. Now up to the left lane. Kicks it out to McConaughey. Takes the shot. It's up and it is no good. Shoshoni has fired off 3 3-point attempts today. They have made 1 of them off of the 8th grader Kaylee Martin. And we got a traveling violation here as Emma McNiven is caught with the step there. 2:46 to play here in the opening quarter of the A game from South Central Bighorn County. The Wranglers making the about 2-hour trip up to Burlington. Of course, we came up from Thermop, of course, about 30 minutes shaved off that. Down the right side, shot on its way, up and in. Number 12, Corbin Marshall on the basket. Down the other way, poked away. Avery Jarvis gets it out toward the near sideline. And it's going to be Burlington ball still. They're going to call the 31 of, good Lord, who is that actually that's passing this one in? I actually don't know. She is not on our roster. This one's stolen away down the other end. Here comes, that was Savannah Donaldson that coughed it up. Now back down the other end to the left side. Shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded there. This one's going to be stolen right back away. Down the right side. Shot is up for Wick. No good. And they're going to take this one away, and it's going to be a scrum down there on the floor. Looks like it'll go right. They're going to say it's going to go back to Burlington. We got one checking in for the Lady Huskies. Addison Brunko into the game. 2:04 to go here, and it actually will be Shoshoni ball. Well, never mind. They're going to still say Burlington ball. And they're trying to get the Huskies down there. It looks like a little bit of miscommunication down there. So it is Burlington ball. Checking it in will be Cambria Wick. Currently the points leader, I believe, for the Huskies. Tosses it up to the elbow. Shot on its way, right off the catch and shoot. No good. Rebounded. This one's up underneath the rim. And stolen right back away. The 23 on the takeaway. That was Alyssa Brown, and they're going to call traveling. This is going to go right on back to Burlington, and there was an audible groan coming from the Burlington side of the kennel. Near side, Alyssa Brown, check that. Cambria Wick going to pass this one in, guarded by the 13 of Donaldson. Passes in behind her to the 33 of Emma McNiven. She'll pass left side. Moving to the right side is Cambria Wick. Tries the bounce pass. That's taken away by Jarvis. Stolen right back away on the far side. Shot is up for the 33. Up and in. And Burlington makes it a 9-5 ball game. Shoshoni still keeping it close. Far side up to Jarvis. She'll take the shot from mid-range. Up and no good. Goes through her fingers. Now passes it back up. Here comes McConaughey. Driving inside down the left lane. Kicks it out to Jarvis. From the elbow. Shots up and it's in. Avery Jarvis, the 8th grader, on the basket for Shoshoni. 9-7 is your score. 1:09 to go in the opening quarter of the A game. Down the right side, picks up the dribble, pump fakes, gives up behind her, takes a shot. That's Cambria Wick. Up and no good. Taken back away. Corbin Marshall. Ooh, hold on. So let's see what's going on here. Did they end up calling a foul on that? No, they did not. I don't think. They're gonna summon the Wranglers back to the baseline. Try and get this inbound. Passing this one in is going to be Corbin Marshall. She was the one who scored. Or no. Was she? I forgot. Tinsley McConaughey tried to bring it up to the far side. They called a foul on Burlington. We got 3 checking into the Hardwood Hotel here for Burlington. Also got one checking in for Shoshoni. It's going to be the number 15 of Kaylee Martin. Checking out of the game is going to be Avery Jarvis. They'll pass this one in far side. A little bit of turbulence up there as he tried to check it into Alyssa Brown, but Burlington going to get called for another defensive foul. One-score game here in Burlington. 51.7 seconds to go. In case you're just tuning in, first quarter of the A game. Shoshoni Wranglers and the Burlington Huskies. McConaughey with it. She'll pass left side. Now here comes the 13 of Donaldson. Kicks it back out to the charity stripe. Shot on its way. Goes off the right side of the iron off of Alyssa Brown. Now up to the far side. Here comes the 33. We're going to have to get an updated, or sorry, no, that is not the 33. That is actually the 13 of Lucy McNiven. We apologize, but we will have to get an updated roster when Thermopolis comes to Burlington. Checking it in was Kaylee Martin, bringing it up now. McConaughey left side, passes it up to Donaldson. Shot on its way for 3. It's up and it's no good. That one was a very good attempt, though. 5 3-point shots today for Shoshoni. They have made one of them. And they're going to tie it up down there on that left elbow. We apologize, our camera was not on it very well there. 16.1 seconds to go in the first quarter. Shoshoni will benefit off the tie-up. They'll toss this one in from the far sideline. Possession arrow pointed towards Shoshoni. Passes it, or looks to pass left side. Bounce pass to Donaldson. She'll break inside the arc. Kicks it back out. Now here comes Kaylee Martin. Now shot on its way. It's up, and it's no good. The 3 no good for McConaughey. And the siren will go off here. Or why did I say siren? I meant to say buzzer will go off here in the kennel. In a very entertaining first quarter will come to a close. The Shoshoni Wranglers trail to the Burlington Huskies 9-7. You're watching Wranglers basketball on TBSN here from Burlington High School, serving the Shoshoni Wranglers. Talking back here inside of the Burlington K-12 schools, here inside of the place lovingly known as the Kennel, as the Burlington Huskies host the Shoshoni Wranglers. We're helping out our friends south of Boysen here over the next couple days. We'll be here in Burlington. Obviously, we're here right now, but we'll be in Shoshoni tomorrow as the Wranglers take on the 10 Sleep Pioneers. We will try to squeeze out a couple more games before the end of the season, but there's no promises. It looks like most of the games are going to end up clashing with the Bobcat games, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. They'll toss this one in, and now taken away by McConaughey. Rips it away. That is Donaldson that was trying to keep the possession for Shoshoni. They'll still keep it here. It'll end up pushing Burlington a little further back underneath the basket. It'll give them some time to set up. Now up past the timeline to go. Here comes McConaughey. Tries a big pass over to the corner. Drives along the baseline. Now gives it out underneath. 23 trying to get rid of it. Kicks it out to McConaughey. She'll move right side. Tries to switch to her left. It's taken away. Here come the Huskies. Up past the middle. Now switching to the far side. Now she'll move right side on the screen set by the 20. Takes a shot up on the baseline. Shots up and can't get it to go. Rebounded by the 13. Shots up and no good there. Another 13 there to get it. It is Savannah Donaldson getting the rebound off the shot by Lucy McNiven. This one intercepted in the middle of the floor. Up through the middle. Shot on its way. Cha-ching! Brooklyn winners on the basket. Up past the timeline. Here they go again, trying to set back up. Shoshoni has kept it relatively close all day, but they got to clean up those turnovers. It was a similar problem in the Thermopolis game. And we have a blocking foul called on the Huskies, but the Shoshoni Wranglers, that is a bright spot. They're drawing a lot of whistles out of the Huskies today. Checking into the game is Landry Lennon. The 7th grader will come onto the floor to replace, I want to say that's McConaughey headed to the bench. They'll toss this one up to the middle, intended for Avery Jarvis. She still will keep it in. Now she'll lose the ball. It's coughed up to the left lane. Burlington coming back the other way. Tries a pass down court. Shot is up on the left side. Up and in. Lucy McNiven. 13-7. It is a football score here in Burlington. Far side with the dribble. Now kicks it out to the wing. Shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. Shoshoni has been trying. They've been putting up threes all day. They did that a lot against Thermop as well. The shot by Kaylee Martin. She was the first one to sink a three for Shoshoni. It was on her first attempt as well. But the Wranglers have just not had much luck from beyond the arc since Martin's three-pointer. Doesn't mean that they should stop trying, though. They're a lot closer to the rim than Thermop can get. And now here comes Avery Jarvis. Here to inbound, kicks it out. Now this is Kaylee Martin, moves right side, passes right. Donaldson tries the shot from three. That one's up and a little bit rushed. Rebounded here by the Huskies. 4:24 to play. Passing it way down court to 31. Shot is up and it's no good. Ripped away, and they'll toss it down court. Here comes Jarvis to the far side. Jarvis moving her left side on the right wing, now kicks it out. This is Alyssa Brown with it. She'll kick it back out to Kaylee Martin. She'll move right side, gets a bit of a half screen there. Now it's going to be thrown way out of bounds. It looks like it'll stay here with the Wranglers. Checking into the Hardwood Hotel for Shoshoni is 8th grader Corbin Marshall. She'll come on for Alyssa Brown. Also checking in for Shoshoni appears to be Tinsley McConaughey, the 7th grader, back into the game. From mid-range now, she'll drive to the right lane, kicks it out up top, now up to the left side. Here comes Jarvis, stops at the elbow, kicks it back out behind her, moving to her left, kicks it out again. This is going to be Kaylee Martin with it, dips it up underneath there to Jarvis. Shot on its way off the rim, no good. Taken back away by Burlington. Number 23, Cambria Wick on the rebound. Near side, passes it to her right, driving up toward the baseline. And tried to pass it up to the 33, and it's out of bounds. I think I can... Oh, sorry, we have a timeout actually for... I think we have a timeout. I think it was Augard that called the timeout there, so Burlington, we're going to have to wait for the TOL thing to change. It is a Husky timeout, so we will be right back here in just a moment. Burlington using their first of 5. It is a 13-7 ball game as the Shoshoni Wranglers take on the Burlington Huskies here on the road. We'll be right back. You're watching Shoshoni Wrangler basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. I'd like to welcome you here back inside of the kennel at Burlington High School, home of the Huskies. Shoshoni Wrangler basketball on TBSN, and we got a whistle. Buzzer went off as well. We'll have an odd quirk with this arena. So Burlington kind of has a bit of an interesting thing with the backboards. The one on the right side, the one that the camera is currently panned at, that does go off, like there's a red light that goes off. Left one doesn't do that, though, for some reason. Tries to pass right side. Trying to get away from it, and a whistle. And they're going to call the foul here on Burlington. Second team foul, and it'll go to the 31. Unfortunately, we don't know who that is. Passing it in, now here comes the 15. She'll move to the far side. This is Kaylee Martin. Picks up the dribble, now passes it back. Moves up to Jarvis, up into the elbow, dribbles once and passes it back up to the 15 of Martin. Martin switches to her left hand, breaks inside, takes the jump shot from free throw land. That one's up, no good. Rebound, that one's up and a foul. Corbin Marshall draws the foul. And that's enough to get the Wrangler fans excited here. They will get a free throw coming up. It'll be a third team foul for the Burlington Huskies. As Corbin Marshall, the 8th grader, will go to the line to shoot 2. Shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. Somebody was trying to get her off guard. I think that might have worked because after the scream, it's like she just missed it after the scream. Nothing really else to say. But Landry Lennon headed off the floor here. At minimum, trying to make this a 5-point game. Marshall's second shot is on its way. And it's in! Cha-ching! Marshall's got a couple of points here in this game. 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. Pump fakes, trying to get out of it. Down to the far side. That's going to go out of bounds up toward the scorer's table. And they will toss this one in from the X here. Number 15, Kaylee Martin, looking to check this one in for Shoshoni. Martin tosses it. Oh, that's going to be out of bounds here. Or no, sorry, check that. A timeout, actually. And it will be a Wrangler timeout. They'll use their first of 5. And we'll be right back from the kennel here at Burlington High School, home of the Huskies. It's 13-8. Burlington on top over the Wranglers. Like talking you back here inside the kennel at Burlington High School, home of the Huskies. It's Shoshoni Wranglers basketball on Two Basins Sports Network, serving the Shoshoni Wranglers. We were here. Sorry, I accidentally turned off my microphone. We were here last week for Matitsi. Up to the far side, this one's stolen away. Down left side and a foul. Was that Jarvis? Hold on. Yeah, it was Jarvis that got in there and tried to make the block. And she'll pick up her first personal foul. That'll be Shoshoni's first foul of the quarter, though. Shots up and no good. Got one coming in for Burlington here. Number 10 checks out of the game. It was Natalie McNiven. Shot on its way, no good. Rebounded by Savannah Donaldson, and we got a foul immediately. Burlington will pick up their 4th team foul. They got to find a way around that. They got to be able to still play lockdown defense, do what you've been doing on that front, but they need to stop fouling. But Shoshoni's doing a great job of drawing that whistle. Tries to give a pass up to the far side, and it's stolen away. Donaldson coughs it up. And now they'll come back down the other end of the floor. Now to the right side. Jump shot on its way. Up and in. Addison Brunko. I believe Brunko was our player of the game during the game against Shoshoni. Or sorry, not Shoshoni, Matitsi. Kicks it back out. Shot on its way for Donaldson. Up and no good. Rebounded by the 33 of McNiven. That's going to go out of bounds up north toward the near side. It'll go back to the Lady Blue. Checking it in will be Tinsley McConaughey. She'll check this one in. Now here comes Savannah Donaldson. Far side now up to the right wing. Passes it left side. McConaughey with it. She'll try another bounce pass, and they'll keep this one in. Shot on its way from the left lane. Up and no good. Now here they come back down the other end of the floor, and a huge collision down there. 4-2 is your score, 15-8 is your score. 4 fouls to 2. Shoshoni just picked up their second team foul. First personal for Kaylee Martin. Up top, now passes it left side and loses control of it, and out of bounds it goes. And Shoshoni with a pretty deep bench. They got 5 on the bench here. Shot up from the left side. That one's up and no good. 1:55 to play here in the second. We'll see these girls again tomorrow night, by the way, against the 10 Sleep Pioneers in Shoshoni. Down the right side, picks up the dribble. That's Donaldson. Now kicks it out to the wing. She'll try a skip pass over to Jarvis. Shots up from the elbow, no good. And if Shoshoni could get those shots to go, it wouldn't be even close. I would reckon they would be into the 20s, mid-20s or so, if they would have made those threes and made a lot of those jump shots that they've been taking from the elbow as well. They've been really good high percentage shots, but just cannot get them to go. Shot on its way for Donaldson, and it's blocked. McNiven on the rebound for Burlington. Up to the far side they go, up past the timeline. Now dips it out to McNiven, now underneath the basket. This is the 11 of Victoria Kebler. I believe Kebler was our player of the game of the B game against the Matitsi Longhorns when we were here last week too. They'll toss this one in from the far side. Shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. She'll tip it on back, and this is going to go back up to the left side. McNiven on the shot. That one's up, no good. And she'll try to get out of the box there. Shot on its way. This was the fourth time up and in. I think it was the 31 that got the basket. I believe she's got 6 on the day now, if I'm correct. Passes it to the left side. Jarvis lets it go. That one's up, no good. Offensive rebound by the Wranglers. It'll go out of bounds. 57.6 to play in the second quarter. Forgot to change our thing again. So we're sorry about that. Up onto the baseline here. Tosses it in. Jarvis moves inside. Now kicks it back out behind her. Now to the left side to Donaldson. Shot on its way up, no good. A little off pace. Now here comes the 15 of Kaylee Martin to the right side, driving on the baseline, and we got a whistle down there underneath the basket. 45.9 to go. And it is a 5th team foul for Burlington. So this is probably going to end up resulting in free throws here for the Wranglers. And yeah, it is. They're going to send Martin to the line to shoot 2. Kaylee Martin with her free throws coming up. First one on its way. It's up and it's in. Makes it an 8-point game here in Burlington. Martin going through her routine. Second shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. Clock will run here. 45 seconds to go. Up to the far side. Picks up the dribble now, passes it right side, lets it go. That one's up, no good. And now Kebler, that one's up and in. Guess technically an assist there by, an assist there by Cambria Wick. 19-9 to go here, 19-9 is your score. Out of bounds and going back to the Huskies. 10-point game here in Burlington. The Lady Blues struggling here in the first half. And they'll let this one in. Now this one's tipped. Goes out of bounds on the near side. And it looks like they're going to give it up to Shoshoni. Got one checking in for the Huskies. Number 3 and now number 31 checking in. We don't know who 31 is, but number 3 is Brooklyn Winters. Winters listed as an 8th grader. 31 onto the baseline. And she'll try to toss this one up. That's going to go to the near side. She'll get by. Now this is Cambria Wick on the shot. Up and no good. 31 on the offensive rebound. That one's up and no good. They'll toss this one up out in front of her. That's going to go back off of Brooklyn Winters. 8, 7, 6. Out of bounds. Clock stopped at 6.1. Brooklyn Winters will pass this one in for Burlington. 6 seconds to go in the half. I think Shoshoni. Oh, never mind. I thought I was going to say Shoshoni was missing one, but not. Donaldson was hiding perfectly there behind the 10. They'll pass this one. Speaking of Donaldson, she'll get the steal. 3, 2, 1. And they won't get the shot off in time, which is a shame because she splashed that shot, and that would have made it a 8-point game if she would have made it, or if she would have gotten it off sooner. And we're going to take a quick breather. 6 minutes has been put up on the shot clock there, and we'll be back in just a moment for the start of the second half. You are watching Shoshoni Wranglers Junior High Girls Basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. And we'll be back for the start of the second half in just a moment. Do not go anywhere. You will not want to miss this second half. It's Wrangler Basketball on TBSN. Like talking back here inside of the kennel at Burlington High School, home of the Huskies. You are watching Shoshoni Wranglers basketball on Two Basins of Sports Network. Not broadcasting on behalf of Thermop this time. We're helping our neighbors 30 minutes south of Boysen Reservoir, the city that rightfully owns our logo, pretty much. The reservoir is, literally right there. So, I guess we would be remiss if we didn't help out Shoshoni a little bit here, but. We'll be in Shoshoni tomorrow as well on behalf of the Wranglers as they take on the 10 Sleep Pioneers. That stream, you can check that out over on our YouTube page. That live stream is up and scheduled, so you can check out all of our girls basketball upcoming live streams. We're also going to get stuff prepared for the boys season as well. That will be starting in January, so thank you for everyone who's tuned in up to this point. Please make sure you share this live stream with your friends. Get this out to as many people as possible for parents who might be looking to watch their Shoshoni Wrangler or Burlington Husky players. And even though that there are ads rolling on the top of the screen, that's just pure laziness on my part. This live stream is not sponsored. Those sponsors are for our Thermopolis broadcasts only. We are not accepting any sponsorships because there are so little streams coming up. We're not accepting any sponsorships for the non-Bobcat streams. But any support is appreciated. Get the like, subscribe, share the live stream, get it out as many people as possible. And if you appreciate what we're doing, you can also donate to us through PayPal. Near side, this is going to be up on a bit of a contested shot, up and no good by Natalie McNiven. It's going to go back the other way. Sorry, we forgot to put our scoreboard back up. They'll pass up near side. McNiven swats it out of bounds, and this is going to stay here with Shoshoni. Already got a substitution, not 15 seconds into the half. Landry Lennon checking into the Hardwood Hotel. She'll replace Avery Jarvis. Checking it in will be Kaylee Martin up to the timeline. Picks up the dribble. There's Donaldson. Gives up to McConaughey. She'll move it up to the left side. Takes the shot. It's up and it's no good. They'll try to swat this one away. This is going to be Donaldson. Now gives it up. Shot is on its way up. No good. Rebounded there by the 13 of Lucy McNiven. She'll toss this one up to Cambria Wick, who is pretty much our player of the half for Burlington. Gives it up. And this one's stolen right back away by the 21 of Landry Lennon. McConaughey loses control of the ball. They'll dive to the floor, and it's a bit of a rugby pass up there. Well, I guess it's like what you'd see in a rugby scrum. Down the left side, here comes Cambria Wick. Shots up, and it's in. Burlington breaks into the 20s. And really not shocked that Burlington is as tough as a team that, as they are. These two teams have become pretty familiar with each other. Saw each other during the volleyball tournament. And shot is up and it's in. Count it for the 21 of Landry Lennon. And she'll go to the line to try to convert the and one. Try and make things a little bit more bearable. Get them back into the single digits on the gap. 4:45 to go on our TVSN scoreboard. Why did I say that? We don't have a timer on our scoreboard, although we're going to probably try to experiment with that. Shot on its way. Swish. Lennon completes the three-point play. Makes it a 21-12 game. Near side. Picks up the dribble now. Passes it. Around the perimeter goes the 31. Picks up the dribble. Now she'll dip it up underneath. 13 with it underneath the basket. Takes the shot. It's McNiven. Up and in. Lucy McNiven has been completing a lot of her shots tonight. She's been kind of the main threat underneath the basket for the Huskies. Bounce pass, wide open, right side, up and in. About as easy of a shot as you can get for Alyssa Brown, and she will convert. Shoshoni playing a full court press. Not giving the Huskies any breathing room. They'll still break the press. Down the left side goes the 31, and we got a whistle. And I think they're not gonna count. I don't know if they're gonna count the basket there. It looks like they're not. The Shoshoni coach was kind of hoping they wouldn't. So it'll remain, it looks like it'll remain 23-14 as we got one checking onto the floor for Burlington. I believe it might be Emma McNiven. They'll check this one in. Shot is on its way. It's up, no good. Looks like a whistle to go with it as well. I think they'll nab Savannah Donaldson with it, and that's going to be free throws coming up for Burlington. Shot on its way. It's up and it rims out off the left side. She'll have another opportunity here. Savannah Donaldson and Alyssa Brown will be on the front line here for Shoshoni. Shot is on its way. It's up and it is no good. Offensive rebound for McNiven. That one's up and they're going to try to take it away. Great job there by Kaylee Martin to try and get in there and rip it away. Kaylee Martin will pass this one in to Tinsley McConaughey, the 7th grader, bringing it up past the timeline for the Lady Blue. Going to the right side. Trying to evade the screen there is the Burlington defenders, and she'll still try to rip it away. Gives it on back to the 13 of Donaldson, and she'll toe the line there just barely. Here comes Tinsley McConaughey, back turned, and she'll lose control of the ball, but she'll pick it up. Tries a shot. That one's up and a foul. McConaughey will draw the shooting foul from the Huskies. 3:37 to go in the third quarter. Foul was charged to the 5 of Addison Brunco, her first personal, second team foul for the Huskies. Shot on its way. It's up and it's in for McConaughey. Got one checking into the Hardwood Hotel here for Burlington. It appears to be Chloe Kaufman. She'll come on and she'll replace the 31. Again, we do not know who the 31 is for Burlington. Shot on its way. It's up and it's in. Fantastic work there by McConaughey. And the Wranglers have been they've been perfect, I believe, in the third quarter with their free throws. Here comes Donaldson. She'll try to toss up into the middle. This one's stolen away there by the 4 of Kaufman. Down the other end they go. Picks up the dribble. Tries to give it up behind her. Now here comes Cambria Wick. And we actually got a timeout, I believe, so we're going to take a quick breather, and we're going to be right back here from Burlington High School as the Huskies will call a timeout. It'll be their second timeout of the game. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching Shoshoni Wranglers basketball on TBSN here from Burlington High School. Love to welcome you back here inside of the kennel here at Burlington High School, home of the Huskies. 23-16 is your score here in the third. 3:22 still to go. Burlington will check this one in from the far side. And giving it back underneath, and now up into the paint. Shots up on the left side, no good. Taken back away by the 33 of McNiven. Now shot on its way from Brunco. That one's up, no good. Gets the rebound. That one rattles in. I'm trying to see who that was. I believe it was McNiven on the basket. And they're going to call the foul here on Burlington. Shoshoni will get another opportunity here, but this time from the baseline. Savannah Donaldson getting past this one in for Shoshoni. Kicks that to the far side, dribbles, and now passes right side. Shots up from 2. This one's up, and it's no good. Corbin Marshall had a foot inside the arc. Referee deemed it a 2-point attempt. And now Shoshoni playing a full court press. This is going to go up past the attack line. Burlington breaks the press again. Left side, this one's up, and they'll call a traveling violation. Cambria Wick called for the travel. 2:51 to go. They'll toss this one in. Feeds it up to Tinsley McConaughey. Bounce pass. This one's taken right back away. Now here comes Cambria Wick. She'll toss this one up. This one's stolen back away by McConaughey. Now coming down the other end of the floor, a risky pass. This is going to go out toward the fire alarm there. And that's going to be out of bounds and I believe back to the Huskies. 31 checking back in, replacing Addison Bronco. And now here comes Cambria Wick to the baseline to toss it in for Burlington. Shoshoni still playing that full court press. They'll break it here off of Chloe Kaufman. She'll advance it up to the left side. Shots up, no good, and a foul. Kaufman will go to the line to shoot two. 2:24 to go here in the third quarter of the A game here in Burlington. I'm contemplating whether or not to call the C game the youth game because Shoshoni actually calls it that on their school website. So try to respect the differences here a little bit. But first shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. Chloe Kaufman will try it again. She looked like she kind of labored for that one there. No incoming subs for either the Huskies or the Wranglers. Shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. And this will automatically go right on back to Shoshoni. Natalie McNiven checking into the Hardwood Hotel. Tinsley McConaughey will have this one on the near side. 2:23 still to play in the third quarter, up past the timeline. Moves to her left, spits it out, now up into the corner. Kicks it back out up top here to McConaughey. She'll pick up the dribble. She'll lose the ball here. She's got Donaldson right there behind her, and she's still going to try to advance it forward. Tries to kick it out to the near side here to Corbin Marshall. Marshall back up to McConaughey, and a little bit of miscommunication there, but Tinsley will pick this one up. Passes it left side up to Kaylee Martin. Now this one up for two. This one's up, and it's no good. A good attempt either way, though, by the Wranglers, trying to get some points on the board in a hurry. By the way, 25-16. We just forgot to change our scoreboard. 1:42 to go. Checking into the game is Avery Jarvis, the 8th grader. She'll come on replacing Savannah Donaldson. Donaldson finally getting a breather. It feels like she's been in this entire game. Out of bounds, and Avery Jarvis was there on the touch. Natalie McNiven will pass this one in, guarded by McConaughey. Pump fakes, looking for an option. There's not many to go to. Cambria Wick tries to get there. She will get it on the Husky head. Tossing it up to the far side. Loses it. This one taken away off of Kaylee Martin. And they're going to try to throw it way down court here. It's a foot race to the baseline. Jarvis tries to keep it in bounds. It'll go back to Burlington. 90 seconds still to play here in the third quarter. Burlington will inbound. Shoshoni playing a full court press. And they'll break the press. They'll do more than just break the press. Down the left side, Cambria Wick. It's up and a foul. I think as she scored there, they will count it. Wick will try to make it a three-point play here. Checking into the game will be Brooklyn Winters. And coming off the floor here is going to be the 33 of Emma McNiven. 31 checking in. And now also checking in for Shoshoni is going to be the 21 of Landry Lennon, as Avery Jarvis will get another breather. I got one going back in is Brooklyn Winters. She's going to be up there cherry picking a little bit here just in case. Goes out of bounds up toward the exit there. Burlington will have the ball. Brooklyn Winters will pass it in. They'll toss this one in. Shots up from the left side. That one's up, no good for the 31. Rebounded. Now going down the middle. Weaving her way through traffic. Spits it back out here to Kaylee Martin. Martin up toward the Shoshoni bench. Staying there on the corner of the attack line. She'll get up near side now to McConaughey. 1:08 to go in the third quarter. Pass it back left side here to Martin. Martin trying to penetrate now. She'll kick it back out. Here comes the 23 of Alyssa Brown from the wing. Now inside to the right lane. Now up to Kaylee Martin. She'll retreat up to the corner pocket. Takes the shot up from three. That one's up, no good. Rebounded by Lucy McNiven of the Burlington. Oh, good Lord. I don't know if we got that on camera, and I hope we didn't. And a big hit down there on the far side, and I think they're obviously going to call a foul there. But it was McConaughey that took the force there. They are going to give a fourth foul here to Burlington. By the way, speaking of fouls, Burlington is into the bonus. So that is something to keep an eye on. McConaughey wide open onto the elbow, feeds up underneath. Shot is up and it's in. Corbin Marshall for 2. Coming back down the far side, up toward the scorer's table, trying to blow by. Sticking to her like glue was Alyssa Brown. Swings out of it now, passes it left side. 32 seconds to go into third, and we got a traveling violation as she tries to dump it off to the 31. It'll be Shoshoni ball here, 27-18. Still a winnable contest here with 6:30.8 to go. Now they'll toss it up near side. This one's going to be just barely kept in bounds. Tossing it up toward the far side. Shot is up and it might have been blocked. That one's up and rebounded here. Great job there by Kaylee Martin, but it's tipped away by McNiven and out of bounds. 20.9 to go here in the third quarter. Foul was committed by the 13 of Lucy McNiven for her third personal. And we got a stoppage here. Oh, yeah, there's a foul there for Burlington, so that is going to result in free throws coming up for the Wranglers. Shoshoni has been put into the bonus here. Remember, after 2023, it's 5 fouls per quarter that you're allowed before the bonus is given, and it's not a one-and-one thing. There's no double bonus. You're automatically given 2 shots. Shot on its way, it's up, and it is no good. So that'll snap the perfect streak here for Shoshoni that they had on free throws. Kaylee Martin will have another one here to try to make it an 8-point game. Shot on its way, it's up and swish. Shoshoni will make it an 8-point game. 20.9 to go here in the third. Clock was stopped for a little bit there, but they're going to keep it going. Lucy McNiven now gets it up to the 31. 31 down the baseline. Shot on its way up and no good. 9 seconds to go. Shoshoni going to try and mount one last attack before the buzzer. Now down through the middle. Shot on its way. It's blocked. No, they're going to call a foul. And Shoshoni will go to the line to shoot 2. A fantastic job there by Alyssa Brown to draw the foul. 27-19, Brown trying to make it at minimum a 7-point game. Shot on its way, it's up and it rims out, or what kind of rims out there, kind of went off the back iron. 3.5 seconds to go here. You can see the shot clock there with the seconds on it. Shot on its way, it's up and can't get either of them to go. They're going to have to try and get out of there in a hurry. Shot on its way. It hits the side of the rim, and that is going to be no good. The red lights go off on the backboard, and that is going to conclude the third quarter. As the Wranglers putting up a heck of a fight here at the end of that third quarter. Can they carry that into the fourth and try and get back into this game? We'll be back in just a moment. In about 50 seconds or so for the start of the fourth quarter. You're watching the A game as part of our middle school girls basketball coverage for the Shoshoni Wranglers as they take on the Burlington Huskies from the Kennel. Wrangler basketball continues after this. Do not go anywhere. Shoshoni Wranglers and Burlington Huskies on Two Basins Sports Network. And the boys in blue right now trail by 8 here in the fourth quarter. Still a winnable game, and it's been closer than the score would have you believe. Wranglers have started to claw their way back in. They're doing a little bit better after some adjustments in the lockers at the end of the second quarter. 6 more minutes to go. B game coming up right after this here on TBSN. After that is the C/youth/whatever. As a Bobcat, I'm still going to call it the C game. I don't care. I know they call it the youth game. I know they have a youth A and a youth B team. But The culture shock's a little too much. Near side, they're going to go back down the left side. McNiven dips it into the middle. Shot is on its way. It's up and it's no good. Looks like there's going to be no free throws coming up. They're going to have the inbound coming up. Oh, check that. They are going to have free throws. Or I guess not. Oh, yeah, no, they are. Sorry. 27-19. 2 shots coming up for Burlington. To make it a 9-point game, it's up and in, flawless for Emma McNiven. Shot on its way, it's up off the front of the rim and no good, and it's rebounded down the right side, rattles up and in. What a steal to get the ball back. 30-19, 11-point game here. They'll pass it up behind her now. Here comes Kaylee Martin. She'll move right side up into the corner. Up near the baseline, near the S. Martin picks up the dribble, now kicks it back out. Pump fake here for Marshall. She'll give this one up the middle, and this is going to be taken back away. Weaving her way through traffic is Kebler. Kebler loses control of the ball. McConaughey down the far side, spins out of it, passes right side. Down the right side, it's up, and it's in! Landry Lennon for 2. 30-21. 5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Wranglers trying to get back into this game. Ball is loose up near the baseline. It's out of bounds, and it's going back to the Lady Blue. And a timeout called. And we're trying to see who it is. We believe it might be Burlington, and it is not going to move it until we see. And I think it might, yeah, it is Burlington. They'll use their 3rd timeout. So we'll be right back in just a moment here from inside the kennel here at the Burlington K-12 schools. Shoshoni Wranglers trying them out and come back here in the fourth quarter. 30-21. We'll be back in just a moment. Like to welcome you back here inside of the Burlington K-12 schools. We've lost track of time. There's no windows in this gym. It is almost 5 o'clock here in Burlington, and we are pretty certain that it's pretty much dark outside by now, so that's great. I wonder if there's going to be escaped cows as a result in Otto. we were here in Burlington last winter for the boys, and we were coming back from that game, and there were a lot of escaped cows in Otto, and there was a whole herd of cows blocking the traffic. They had Bighorn County Sheriff and everything out there. It was funny as heck. Waited there for 15 minutes, but it was the funniest 15 minutes of my life. Shot is up and no good off the left side, up past the timeline. Gives up to McConaughey on the left side. Back turned. She's going to keep it, and this is going to be stolen back away, but back behind her. Gives it up to Corbin Marshall. Now to the right side. Here comes Brown. Back turn to her defender. Eye on the court. That one's tipped away. And that's why they tell you to keep your eyes up. Down the left side. Shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. Keeping it inbounds. Now here comes the 10 of Natalie McNiven. She had the takeaway there, but a jump ball down the floor as I believe it was Landry Lennon trying to get in there and take it away. Got 2 checking in here for Shoshoni. 21 and 12 checking out of the floor. Corbin Marshall and Landry Lennon going to take a quick breather. I believe it's Savannah Donaldson back onto the floor, as well as Avery Jarvis. I am so sorry. Kicks it into the far side, stolen away by Alyssa Brown. She'll pass up to McConaughey. Moves to her moving to her left side here. Back turn, tries to spin away from it here. Picks up the dribble. Burlington fans want to travel there. And Jarvis, hard foul there inside the paint. They will get the whistle as she does a somersault there in the paint. Checking into the game is going to be the 20 of Well, shoot, who is that? She is not listed on our roster, so we have no idea who that is. We apologize, and I think we had the same issue against Matizzi as well. They'll toss this one in. Passes it left side to Jarvis. Shot is up, and it's in. Avery Jarvis. 7-point game here in Burlington. 4 minutes to go. Down the left side, it's Cambria Wick. Cambria Wick gets up with a foul. It might be on Kaylee Martin here, and she was looking pretty perplexed as to why she was called for it there. And Wick is going to go to the line to shoot 2. 3:53 to go. Kaylee Martin picks up her second personal. Third team foul for Shoshoni. Shot on its way. It's going to hit the back of the rim here. Shot on its way. It's up and off the back of the rim. No good. Rebounded by the Wranglers. Moving up to the front of the court, and it's stolen away. Loose ball, and it's chaos. Picked up by Brown. Now skips it over to the near side to Kaylee Martin. She'll come up past the timeline. Martin tries to feed it into Donaldson, and it's taken away. Back down the other end. Shot on its way. It's up, and it's no good. Gets the offensive rebound. They'll call the foul. 30-23 here. And then we got more free throws coming up. Number 33, I think that is. If so, that's Emma McNiven. Up 31. And looks like Avery Jarvis is going to foul out of this game. She picks up her fifth personal foul. And Shoshoni's going to get one on to replace her here. Checking in is going to be, I believe this is Corbin Marshall in to take her place. Burlington also using a couple more subs. And it'll be one McNiven for another Lucy headed to the bench. Emma in to replace her. Shot on its way. It's up and it's in, number 31. Second shot coming up here. Shot on its way again. Makes it in perfect. Down the near side, it is going to be McConaughey. Tries to skip over to the far side. That one's going to get by her. That was intended for Alyssa Brown. Out of bounds it goes, and it looks like it's going to go back to Burlington. 3:24 to go. Don't forget, B team coming up right after this. Shoshoni playing a full court press. Down the far side, it's stolen away. A good little pickpocket there up on the far side. Now here comes the 12 of Corbin Marshall. Tries to swing out of it here. Marshall in a lot of trouble here. They're going to call... I think they're going to call a timeout here. Yes, they are. Yep, and that is going to be... I said that might have been a Shoshoni time. Yep, it is a Shoshoni timeout, so they'll use their second timeout. And we'll be right back in just a sec. It's an inverse score here as Burlington leads here in the fourth, 32-23. You're watching Wrangler basketball on TBSN. We'll be back in just a second. Like talking back here, Kaylee Martin going to pass this one in for Shoshoni. Fourth quarter of action here in this A game. We still got a B and a C game coming up for you here. Kicks it out to the three-point line. Shot on its way and it rims out. Rebounded down the right side, up and in. Corbin Marshall again. And they're going to try to play it in the backcourt here. I'm sorry if we missed the I think we did miss the basket, just barely. Got one checking in for Burlington, number 12. Or sorry, check that, number 13. Lucy McNiven back into the game here. She'll replace the 32. And here they go, back down the near side. Cambria Wick, shot on its way underneath the rim. It's going to be a foul. So 2 shots coming up here. Shot on its way. It's up and gets it in. A perfect little bank shot there. By the way, we forgot to score Shoshoni's basket there. Forgot to score Corbin Marshall's basket. We forgot to. They didn't. Second shot is up to make it a 9-point game. This one's up no good. And it'll be rebounded here by Alyssa Brown. They'll come back down the other way, still playing in the other end of the floor. This is Kaylee Martin with it up past the timeline. Screen set by McConaughey. Picks up the dribble now, trying to give it up behind her. Feeds it out here to Donaldson. Down the right side. Tries to pivot away from it. Lobs it up to Alyssa Brown. Brown tries to get the shot up, and it's blocked. Kicks it out to McConaughey. McConaughey spins away, tries a shot down the left side. Up and a foul. And that'll be 2 shots coming up here for Tinsley McConaughey. It'll be also the 4th personal foul for Lucy McNiven. She's 1 away from fouling out here. Shot on its way, swish. 26 on the board for the Wranglers, 7-point game. Shot on its way, rims out. Taken back by the 33 of Emma McNiven. Coming back down the other way. Wide open, 31. Shot up and in. Again, we do not know who that 31 is. Honestly, we can't tell you because we don't know. Left side, shot on its way. It's up and gets it to go. Tinsley McConaughey. Near side, Cambria Wick down the left side. Wick picks it up, feeds it on back in a traveling violation as she tries to feed it back to Lucy McNiven. Got one checking in for the Huskies. Appears to be Brooklyn Winters, the 8th grader, back out onto the floor. 2:02 still to go. They'll toss it into the near side. Here comes Savannah Donaldson and tries to toss it to the far side, and this is going to be a foot race down the floor. Cambria Wick on the left side tosses it up and stolen away. Alyssa Brown, and this one taken back away by Cambria Wick. Down the right side, it's up and it's blocked. And they're going to try to get out of it. 1:42 to go. Tries to toss it up in a traveling violation. This is going to go back up to the Huskies. I think they charged it there on Kaylee Martin. It's 1:38 to go. Time to deliver your 2 Basins Sports Network Player of the Game, and I think I'm going to give this one to Lucy McNiven. Honorable mentions include the 31 as well as Cambria Wick, and I'm going to say Brooklyn Winters, or sorry, no, not Brooklyn Winters. Actually, I'm going to say Emma McNiven. Gives up to the far side. Shot on its way. It's up and it's no good. Going to inbound here, or sorry, rebound. Shot is up for Cambria Wick, up and no good. Rebounded by the 12 of Corbin Marshall. Honorable mention, they're going to tie this one up, and it'll be a jump ball. Honorable mentions for Shoshoni today include Tinsley McConaughey, Avery Jarvis, and Corbin Marshall. Kaylee Martin's going to pass this one in for Shoshoni. Tosses this one up to the far side. 1:13 to go. Still trying to keep herself in check there to the far side. And they're going to call out of bounds there, it looks like. I think it's going to stay right where it's at with Shoshoni. It will. 1:01 still to go. 7-point game, still winnable, but they do have to put in quite a bit of effort at the basket here to do so. Tosses this one in. Tinsley McConaughey lines up the shot. It's up and it misses the basket. Rebounded by Donaldson. Donaldson tries to kick it back out. Here comes Kaylee Martin to the left side. Now up to the 23 of Alyssa Brown. Ball is loose. Spits it back out. Martin moves left side. Picks up the dribble. Now a rugby pass. Shot on its way. It's up and no good. That's going to fall out of bounds. It was more of an Australian rules football pass, actually, now that I think about it, like one of those handball passes you'd see in the AFL. 40.7 to go. This is going to go back to Burlington. B game coming up right after this. Near side. Goes up to the left side off the pass by Kebler. Dips it inside. Shot on its way for the 31. It rims out. No good. Donaldson on the rebound. That's going to be a foul. 28.9 still to go here. It's a football score here in Burlington. Speaking of which, we extend our condolences to Burlington. They lost to Little Snake River in the six-man championship. Shoshoni tossing this one back, though. That's going to go way out. Up to the near side they go. And as soon as they can get it together, Victoria Kebler might be the one inbounding. Check that. Nope, there's going to be free throws coming up as Shoshoni's committed their 5th foul. Oh, check that. No, they're going to go up to the baseline. I apologize. Again. Up to the left side. Tries to feed it into Kebler. Taken away by Donaldson. Out of bounds, and it's going right on back to Burlington. Like we said, we'll see these girls again tomorrow in Shoshoni as they take on the 10 Sleep Pioneers. They'll toss this one in up the left side. 31 down the baseline and a blocking foul. Assume it might be on the 15 of Kaylee Martin. That's 6 fouls now. It is Martin with her 3rd personal foul. 6th team foul for Shoshoni. Free throws coming up here for the Huskies. Shot on its way. It's up and no good. Second shot on its way. Up and rims out. Cambria Wick on the rebound. Trying to get away from it is Kebler. Shot is up from the 31. That one's up and no good, and a whistle. 14.9 seconds still to play. And you can see the B team for Burlington all ready to go. 7th foul here in the 2023 rules package. This would have been a bonus. Shot on its way. It's up off the front of the rim and no good. And frankly, that 33, Emma McNiven, has had pretty good success from the free throw line so far tonight. A lot of Jokic shots, but they still go in. Shot is up and it's no good there. Alyssa Brown on the rebound, gets it up to McConaughey. 10 seconds to play. McConaughey switches to her left. Kicks it on back. Now here comes Kaylee Martin. Martin up to the Donaldson for the last second shot. It's up and it's no good. And with that, the Burlington Huskies take down the Shoshoni Wranglers 35-28 here in the A game. B team action coming up right after this from Burlington High School. And, of course, we'll be back for that in just a second. But for now, the Shoshoni Wranglers will have a little bit to think about on the bus ride home before the game before the game against 10 Sleep tomorrow night. And with that being said, Burlington, very good win. Every broadcast we've seen, it's almost like we're a good luck charm to them because they've won. Their A team has won in all 3 broadcasts so far. Thermopolis, Matiti, and Shoshoni. With that being said, we're going to move on to the B game here in just a moment. They've put up 10 minutes on the board, so we'll see you in 10 as the Huskies win 35-28 here. And do not go anywhere. B game's coming up right after this, but if you were only here for the A game, then as always, we thank you for stopping by. Final score of this one, the Burlington Huskies 35, the Shoshoni Wranglers 28. And we'll be back here in just a moment from the kennel for B game action. Do not go anywhere. You'll not want to miss this B game coming up. like talking back here inside of the Burlington K-12 schools, home of the Huskies, here inside of the kennel. It is Shoshoni Wranglers basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. We'll be in Shoshoni tomorrow as the Shoshoni Wranglers take on the 10 Sleep Pioneers. And we are looking forward to that game for an A-B contest tomorrow, or an A-Youth, whatever the heck. With that being said, getting ready to start the B game of our junior high action here as the Huskies and the Wranglers face off again. The Wranglers lost 35-28 in that game. They'll be looking to rebound here in this B game. We'd like to extend our appreciation to everybody who's tuned in up to this point. Please get this live stream out as many people as you can within the Shoshoni and Burlington areas. We know the players would appreciate as much exposure as they can get here. Also part of the reason why we do this is to highlight some of our youth across the Wind River and Bighorn basins. So the B game here, we will have 2 more games left in our action here tonight, and then got an A and B contest tomorrow in Shoshoni as they take on the 10 Sleep Pioneers. Should be a fun time. As number 21, so it's going to be Victoria Kebler, and I want to say that's Landry Lennon. I might be mistaken, though. That's for sure Kebler on the left side of the Husky there. So that is Landry Lennon. So we're just waiting on the referees to tip this one off here. That's literally the only thing we're waiting on. Hope you're having a great night here. We've been having a great time here. We got here about an hour before the game started. About half of it, we actually beat the Wrangler bus here by about 30 minutes. Then again, we had a 30-minute head start. Don't know what the heck's going on down there. Once again, refresher, Wranglers wearing the blue uniforms. They'll be moving right to left here. Huskies wearing their home whites. They'll be moving left to right. Come on, I don't know what we're waiting on. Good Lord, people. Well, we're sorry to everybody back home that is still waiting on this to get started. Once again, Victoria Kebler and Landry Lennon are the ones that are on the center circle. They'll be tipping it away to start this game whenever we're ready here. Shoshoni's still stacking their bench, though. They got, good Lord, they got 8 people on the bench here in this B game. They had 5 in the A game. And the B team is actually bigger than the A team, which is interesting. They have 11 kids on that. There we go. Now we're getting ready to go. Kebler on the left. And it is Lennon on the right, and we are underway. Burlington wins the tip-off. Passes it up to the right side. Now, pretty fast pace to start this B game. Shots up for Kebler. Up and no good. Gets her own rebound. That one's up no good. Gets a third time the charm. That one's up and in. It took her 3 attempts, but she gets it to go. Victoria Kebler was one of our, I think she was our player, if she wasn't our player of the game, she was definitely an honorable mention in that B game against Matiti. Picks up the dribble now, gives up now to the mid-range. Ball is loose. Looks like it might have been poked away there by Heidi Bruderloh. Yeah, I think Heidi was actually our player of the game in that one. But Kebler was an honorable mention because Bruderloh had a really good game that afternoon. Dips it in now. Here they go. Into the middle of the floor. Kicks it out to the left side. It's Kebler up and in to get us started here. 4-0 Huskies on top. Moving to the right side. This is number 5 of Kaylin Cooper. Up to the left side now. Here comes the 21 of Landry Lennon. Ball is loose up behind the attack line. Onto the elbow, keeping her eyes low. Don't really like what the Wranglers are doing there. They've been keeping their head low. They're not supposed to do that. Through the middle of the floor, stripped away from Kebler, and she was hoping for a reach-in foul to be called there. Out of bounds up toward the south end of the gym here. Tosses in for the left side. Kebler up and in, and she will hold just still sole possession over the scoreboard here for the Burlington Huskies. It's actually crazy how she started this game so far. Bounce pass with one hand to the right side. That is the 32 with it, Emma Abbott. Abbott looking for an opportunity. He gives it up now to Landry Lennon behind her. Lennon moving left side. Now picks up the dribble. Trying to pass left. Moving to the right side now. Here comes Kaylin Cooper. 4 minutes to go through the first 2 minutes of this opening quarter here in the B game. Mid-range here, looking left side. And ball is loose, picked up here by the Huskies. They're going to call a foul down there on the left end. And Burlington will have one out toward the exit, the door that I believe leads you to the auxiliary gym, if I'm not mistaken. No, it does not. Actually, yeah, it does. It does lead you to the Aux gym. 3:50 to go here. Out toward the left side and has a big lane. Dips it up underneath. What a pass. What an assist. Up and in for Burlington. 8-0 is your score. I believe it was Kebler that got the Dippin' Dots there. If not, it was definitely Bruderloh there in the middle. 3:29 to go here, far side, trying to get, big screen there. And this one's taken away. Number 4 there on it, Chloe Kaufman, I believe, is the one that got the takeaway. I might be mistaken, though. Down left side, it's Kebler trying to get her, I'm just going to say her 8th points of the night off that shot. But no, that was not, in fact, Kaufman that got it. It was actually the 14 of Brooklyn O'Barr. I do apologize for that. Shot is up from mid-range. It's up and in. Who was that? Number 20 who scored that one. Don't have her name on our roster, unfortunately. 10-0 is your score. 2:55 to play in the opening quarter here from Burlington. Being harassed down there on the near side. They'll move right side. Bounce pass. Here comes the 32, Emma Abbott with it. Abbott trying to get rid of it. She's being double-teamed on that far side. Bounce pass into the 21 of Lennon. That's going to go out of bounds. And it'll stay right here. Right where it's at is Burlington will have some subs coming on. Kebler coming out of the game, as well as Bruderloh. Shoshoni will pass this one in from the G. And this one's taken away by the 32. And Shoshoni will steal it right on back. Here they are on the far side. Back door here in the mid-range. Picks up the dribble, takes the shot. It's off the right side. And no good there as Brooklyn O'Barr was trying to chase it out for Burlington. Shoshoni will keep the possession, though, on this side of the floor. They'll toss this one up. Wide open now. She'll move left side. Bounces or dribbles with her left. And they will call a bit of a delayed double dribble there. That was a fair one. She did dribble with both there for 2 bounces. This one will go back to the Huskies. Up past the timeline with her left hand. Back turned, looking to the far side. Now she'll switch to her right. Driving right side. Tries to lob it up to the left. That one goes out of bounds. Intended for, I want to say that was intended for Rayleigh Rasmussen. Or not Rasmussen. What am I talking about? No, that was Rasmussen. I apologize. Up past the timeline. Bounce pass left side here to the 25 of, I think this is McFarland. 21 on the shot. This one's up. Can't get it to go. And rebounded again here by Rasmussen down the near side. Now they'll transition up through traffic. Up to the far side. Pump fake. Tries a hook. That one's up. Gets her own rebound. Up and in. believe it was Rasmussen on the shot there. It was someone with glasses who shot it. Rasmussen's the only one out there with glasses, so process of elimination there. Shot is up on the right side, no good. Rebounded. She'll try again. This one's up, still scoreless there. Landry Lennon tried to put it up for Shoshoni's first points of the game. 12-0 is your score. We'll fix that here in just a second. And this one's stolen away by Tinsley McConaughey. She's a 7th grader, so she'll be playing here in this B game as well. But she had a magnificent impact for the Shoshoni Wranglers in that A game. Bounce pass here. Now here comes Kaylin Cooper up past the timeline for the Wranglers. 1:05 still to play in the first. Up to the far side. Cooper down on a baseline drive, trying to spit it out, and it's stolen away. I want to say that was Brooklyn O'Barr on the takeaway here for Burlington. O'Barr with it on the left wing. She'll drive to the basket. Spins, kicks it back out to the 24 of Tilly Neves. It's her birthday, by the way, I believe is what they said during pregame of the A game. Shot is up and it's in. Yep, Tilly Neves. And we also learned how to pronounce her name during the pregame as well. We were saying Neves during the Thermopolis and Matitsi games. You couldn't get any more incorrect. Got one checking in for Shoshoni. It will be the 32 of Emma Abbott back into the game. The 7th grader will get some more time on the hardwood. Burlington set to pass it in with 26 seconds to go. They'll bring it up past the timeline. It's a football score, 14-0. Moving up to the far side, 18 seconds to play. Neves, I believe this is with it. Nope, it's O'Barr. I apologize. Passes it right side. And slips through her fingers and out of bounds. This is going to go right on back to Shoshoni. 9.5 seconds to play in the first. They'll toss this in. 6, 5, 4, 3, backdoor 2, 1. And I don't think they're going to get it off in time, and they are not. Emma Abbott will finish the quarter with the possession here. 14-0. It is a football score here in South Central Bighorn County as the Burlington Huskies lead 14-0. We'll be back for the start of the second quarter here in just a moment. Do not go anywhere. You'll not want to miss the rest of this one. Second quarter coming up here in the B game. When we come back, it's Shoshoni Wranglers basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. Mike talking back here inside of the kennel here at Burlington High School, home of the Huskies, as the Shoshoni Wranglers challenge the Burlington Huskies second quarter as they'll receive the inbound here from the 33. In a little bit of trouble there is Donaldson. She'll give this one back, and now here comes Kebler down the left side. Shot on its way. It's up and it's in. And just a fantastic basket there by Victoria Kebler. Far side, dive into the floor, try and keep it in. It was 20 on that one, and now to the far side. Jump shot for Donaldson, up and no good. Trying to keep it in there was Brielle Schreiner. And now inbound coming up here. 34 seconds were taken off the board there on that possession. Up to the far side, Heidi Bruderloh with it. Picks up the dribble on the elbow. This one's stolen back away. Donaldson trying to weave her way through traffic. Picks it up. Passes to the near side. Here comes the 33, who is not on our roster. Oh, sorry, check that. Camden Martin. That's who it was. I apologize. Camden Martin is wearing 33. 16-0 here. Caroline Donaldson on the far side. She'll inbound. She's going to get this one into the 34 of Akira Jenkins. Now to the right side. Donaldson up and blocked. She'll keep control of it, though, and she'll spit it out to Kai Linden. And they're going to call something here on Shoshoni. I think they called over and back. This is going to go back up to Burlington. 4:49 to go here in the second quarter here in the B game. Down the near side, driving her way through. Down left side, Victoria Kebler up and in. Points leader by far so far for Burlington. She's into double digits. Down the left side, picks up the dribble. Now to the far side. Here comes the 33 of Camden Martin. Martin on the right wing. This one's tipped and stolen away. Back down the other way. Number 20 with it. And she'll feed it up to the middle. That one was a little sloppy. This is going to go back up to Shoshoni. Ball stolen away, spat right back out. And this is going right back up to the Huskies. 4 minutes to go. Moving to the right side. This one's tipped. Another loose ball. Going back to retrieve it is Natasha Bollinger. They'll go to the near side. Passing left side. This one's stolen away again. Caroline Donaldson gets it pickpocketed again. 20 puts it up for 3. That one's up no good. Kebler on the offensive rebound. Down the left side. Shots up. Can't get it to go. Grabs her own rebound. Spits it back out. Shot up from mid. That one's up no good. Rebounded there by Kai Linden for the Shoshoni Wranglers to put an end to the possession. And now here comes Caroline Donaldson down the left side. Picks up the dribble. Now it's going to be loose. Bruderloh on the initial tip. And they'll toss it underneath. Heidi Bruderloh. Shots up on the right side. Up and no good. Victoria Kebler tries to get a shot off, and they're going to call a foul. It'll be Shoshoni's first foul of the second quarter. Burlington will inbound here. This one's going to go way out of bounds as they intend to pass that one into the 34 of Natasha Bollinger, the 6th grader. Got subs for both sides coming in. It looks like a wholesale replacement here, except for Bruderloh. She's the only one remaining out there, it looks like, for Burlington. There are a couple of subs for Shoshoni. Number 21, we know, is into the game, Landry Lennon. Also believe Kaylin Cooper is back into the game. Onto the volleyball line, gives up to Cooper. She'll go and dodge the pick to the right side. Picks up the dribble. Looking to get rid of it here. Picks up the dribble again. Goes in behind her. Now here comes Kaylin Cooper. Switches to her right hand. Shots up and it's blocked as they try to get something going there from the 21 of Landry Lennon from the elbow. Moving to her right side. Back turn. Now trying to go left side. Ball is loose and it's going to go out of bounds up near the Shoshoni bench. It'll stay right here with the Lady Huskies. 2:50 to go here in the second. Halfway through the second quarter. Sitting about 3/4 of the way through the half. Shot up from the left side. Up and in. Cha-ching. 20-0. Burlington on top. Up past the timeline. Gives the line back, now flips it back underneath. Ball is loose. That would have been a perfect play there, but Kaylin Cooper loses control of it. That would have been amazing, but, oh, man. Cooper not willing to let it go, though. She's playing hard defense there on that left wing. They'll pick up the dribble now. Here comes Bruderloh to the right side. Shots on its way up and no good. And I believe it was Victoria Kebler in there trying to, no, it was not. It was someone else entirely, actually. It was Rayleigh Rasmussen in there trying to get it away. Do have a sub here as Camden Martin went off the floor for Shoshoni. Trying to see who came in to replace her. I think it might have been Natalie McFarland. Burlington to toss this one in. Bounce pass right side. Bruderloh. Shots up. Can't get it to go. Goes for the offensive rebound. Tries to give it up underneath. I think they tried the shot. And it's going to go out of bounds. Rayleigh Rasmussen had a foot on the orange there. Got one checking in for Burlington, number 11. Victoria Kebler back into the game. She'll replace Heidi Bruderloh. Up past the timeline, now past the attack line. Trying to get rid of it. Dips up underneath the basket. Ball is on. It's loose and now picked up by Kaylin Cooper. She'll move left. Bit of a hard pass here, and that one's volleyballed away, and it will still stay here on the near side for Shoshone. They'll spin it back out to Kaylin Cooper. Cooper moving up past the timeline. She'll pass right side, wide open now. She'll be closed up. Gives it back up to Cooper inside the line. She'll take the shot for two off the bottom of the shot clock, and it'll go back to Burlington. Up the left side now. That one's going to go through the fingers of Brooklyn O'Barr. It'll go right back to the Lady Blue. 1:23 to go here in the second quarter. And they'll toss this one in. Gingerly up past the timeline here. Far side now to the 21. Driving down through the baseline. I can't see the number there. It's going to be the 5 of Kaylin Cooper. She'll come back and retreat to the right wing. 1:06 to go. Bounce past the left side. Ball loose. She'll pick it back up. And she'll heave it up to the far side, up toward the exit there, toward the auxiliary gym. And it's going to be a foul on the floor here. We got 3 checking in for Burlington. I'm trying to see who. Number 20 checks in. And I give up. I already lost them. I know one of them was the number 20. Number 34 also checks in. Believe that might have been Natasha Bollinger. This one's stolen back away here for Burlington. Down the left side. They're going to toss this one up. Shot on its way for Kebler. Up and no good. Shot clock disabled if it was 2026. And ball still loose. Picked up, and they'll get out of it here. 33 seconds to play here in the second quarter. Down the left side. Shot on its way. Up and no good. Rebounded by the 34. And shot is up and in. I didn't see if it was Bollinger or someone else that got it, but 22-0. It is a football score here once again. And Shoshone has scored zip here in the second quarter. The scoreboard about as dry as the causeway south of the reservoir at this point in time. And I'm being serious. You can actually see the river. It's so dry down there south of the reservoir. When I went to Riverton on Saturday, I saw it firsthand. Bone dry on the south of the reservoir. Shot is up on the left side, up and no good. 1 second remains, and they're not going to even try to get a shot up there. And that is going to take us to halftime very quickly. We'll be right back here in just a moment. 22-0 here at the end of the second quarter. And Burlington's defense doing a fantastic job. They will hold the Shoshone Wranglers to 0 here in the second quarter. We are halfway through our coverage here tonight from Burlington High School, but we'll be back for the start of the second half here in just about in a moment. 6 minutes been put up on the board. I'll stop talking now. You're watching Shoshone Wranglers basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. Thanks for welcoming you back here inside of the Burlington K-12 schools. Here inside the Kennel Middle School girls basketball on Two Basins Sports Network, benefiting the Shoshoni Wranglers. And we're done with the first half of our coverage. We'll be moving over into the C game after this, which will be amazing. 6 minutes back on the clock here in the third. Down the right side, shot up and no good. They'll try it again, number 14 with it. She'll spit it back out. Shot on its way up and no good there. And Shoshoni just trying to get that they're still trying to get that first points here. Nah, they're not going to do it that way. Number 20 on the takeaway here for Burlington. Up past the timeline they go. Chest pass. That one is up and out of bounds off the 23 of Alyssa Brown. No, they're going to still keep it here, or they're going to still give it back to Shoshoni. 5:36 to go here. And a foul called there. A bit of a push on the 32, I think is what they called that on. If so, that was a lady who's not on our roster. Number 5, Kaylin Cooper with it. Crosses to her left hand. Picks up the dribble. Now moving to her right side. Number 30 with it. I think that is number 30. Yep, Bristol Thompson loses control of the ball up near the right wing, and they'll get this one out up top of the key, and this is stolen back away. Here comes the 20. Gives up inside to Kebler. Up and no good. Tries again. That one's up and in. I think it was Kebler in on the basket, and it was 24-0. Again, a football score here. With it now is the 23 of Alyssa Brown. She'll have it on the right side. Digging right there into Kebler, and that is going to be... That's going to go back to Burlington off an offensive violation there. 4:36 to go. We're thankful for everyone who's tuned in up to this point. Please make sure you share this with your friends. Shot is on its way. It's up and it's no good. Out of bounds. No, they'll keep it in. That one was off the shot by Brooklyn O'Barr. Now here they go. Oh, wide open to the basket. Heidi Bruderloh and misses. Tries to get her own rebound. It's out of bounds, and it's off the 5 of Kaylin Cooper, the 7th grader, unable to rebound it here. And the obligatory shoe tying timeout, this time for Victoria Kebler. Foot Locker, you might want to sponsor me. Kebler, shot is on its way, rims out, no good. And we got a foul here. It's going to go back to Shoshoni, it's going to go, oh, hold on. We got some confusion there on the sideline, actually. No, it's going to go back to Shoshoni. 24-0. Good Lord. Up past the timeline. Bounce pass to the left side, up top. Screen set there by the 5. Picks up the dribble, now gives up behind her to Bristol Thompson. Thompson loses control of the ball. Bruderloh just with a brutal steal there. Tries to dip it up underneath. I think she was intending that one for Brooklyn O'Barr. Here comes Kebler, and that was going to be ripped away. Getting in there with raccoon hands is Bristol Thompson. And we got a couple checking in here, 24, 30, and one more. Oh, yeah. Rasmussen checking in. Susie Ball, I think, is checking in. And then we got one more, number 24, Tilly Neves, the birthday girl. Dipping it into the right side here, 23 with it. This is Alyssa Brown. Brown feeds it back over to Natalie McFarland. McFarland pushes it back up to the near side. This is going to be up to Kaylin Cooper. Now spits it back out to the 32 of Abbott. Abbott stops with it up top, and she's going to start dribbling again. That's a double dribble. And just some careless mistakes being made by the Wranglers today. They're going to get ready to pass this one in. This is Susie Ball on the near side, the 6th grader. And she'll feed it in. Number 20 with it up past the timeline. And up to the far side, and a big heave, but they'll keep it there. Shot is on its way for Ball. It's up and it rims off the right side of the rim. Halfway through the third quarter here in the B game. Up past the timeline. Feeds it on back with her right hand here. Feeds it back up to the 23 of Alyssa Brown. And Brown has been doing a fantastic job with those baseline drives. I can't really call them baseline drives, but they are, she's doing really good keeping possession, pushing her defender back on the baseline. That is a big bright side here for the Wranglers. Near side, Rasmussen loses control. She slips on the court there. And it's going back to Shoshoni as the 23 of Alyssa Brown is there to try and get it away. Jump ball is called. Rasmussen goes to the baseline. They'll toss this one in from the left side. Shot on its way off the rim, no good. And it is Kaylin Cooper that tried to rebound. Their shot is up and it goes in on a rattle by the number 20 for Burlington. 26-0. Up past the volleyball line, now moves to her right. This is Kaylin Cooper. Tries to pass back behind her to the 23 of Alyssa Brown. It goes out of bounds. It looks like it'll stay right here with Shoshoni, and the head coach for the Wranglers trying to coach Kaylin Cooper just, on the chest pass, just push it out away from her. Foot on the line there, but she'll toss this one up. Now Kaylin Cooper with it. Cooper in a little bit of trouble. She'll give it up behind her. Number 18, I believe that is, with it now. Bounce pattern, number 10. That is Ava Bassford. I apologize for that hiccup. Gives it on back up near behind the line. Back turned, ball loose. And she'll try to chase it out. And it's going to be stuck there on the near sideline. You wouldn't be able to see it because of the score bug anyway. In fact, we should probably get that out of the way with these inbound plays. And they'll give this one back in, down the far sideline. Bounce pass down the left. Bobbles it, takes the shot up behind the basket. Out of bounds, and it's going right back to the Huskies. 1:41 to play here in the third quarter here from Burlington. Up past the middle of the floor, now to the timeline on the chin of the Huskies. She'll move left side. Turns around, feeds it back up to Kebler. This one's tipped and stolen away. Coming back down there. Nope, check that. Kebler's going to get it back. Now here comes the 30 to the near side. Ball. She'll give it into the 34. The 24. That one's up no good. Kebler rips it away. Takes the shot. It's up no good. And it's going to be ripped away there, I believe, by the 15, I want to say, 25. Natalie McFarland had a good hand on it there for Shoshoni, and the Wranglers will keep the ball off the tie-up. 1:14 to go here in the opening quarter, here in the third quarter. Up past the attack line, she'll bounce past to the right side. Number 23 with it here. This is Alyssa Brown. Shots up and can't get it to go. Rebounded there on the far sideline by Tilly Neves, the birthday girl, and now here they come up past the back of the floor. C team coming up right after this, or the youth team, whatever you want to call it. Heaves it up. That one almost could have gone in there. Shot by Susie Ball. Had a lot of labor behind it there, too. Shot clock disabled. Down the right side, here comes Bristol Thompson. Now feeds it back up behind her. Shots up and no good there on the shot by Alyssa Brown. Ball rolls out toward the far side. That's going to go out near the baseline. 33.7 to go here in the third. Up past the timeline, gets low, picks up the dribble now far side. Ball with it. She'll feed it into Kebler on the far side. He'll give it up to the left. That one's up no good. And I appreciate the teamwork there, but I feel like Kebler could have probably shot that herself there. But still a good effort there by the number 20 for Burlington. Again, her name is not on our roster. 16 seconds to go. Tosses up to the right side, finds a lane. Shot is on its way. It's up and it's in. Alyssa Brown with the basket. And the Shoshoni Wranglers will will get their first points here. They'll heave the shot up before the buzzer, but it's not going to fall. And that is going to bring an end to the third quarter here in Burlington, as the Shoshoni Wranglers having a lot of trouble here, but a good positive here, as I think just got their first points of the game. 26-2 is your score. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching Shoshoni Wranglers Junior High Girls Basketball on Two Basins Sports Network here from Burlington High School, benefiting the Shoshoni Wranglers. 26-2. We'll be back for the start of the fourth here in the B game. Talking back here, Shoshoni Wranglers Middle School Girls Basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. The Burlington Huskies taking on the Shoshoni Wranglers 26-2 here before we start the fourth. Youth game coming up right after this here on TBSN. Picks up the dribble. Now up to the far side. 5:53 still to go. Here comes the 14, I think that is on the shot. That one's up no good. Tries for a third one. That one's up and in. Third time's the charm. Number 14, Brooklyn O'Barr on the shot and the make. 28-2. I guess technically it's a football score. Moves to the left side. Picks up the dribble. Now feeds it up underneath to the right. Shot is on its way up and no good. Shot was taken by number 33, Camden Martin, the sixth grader on the play. Gets up into the middle of the floor. That one's out of bounds. (28-2) is still your score. Burlington on the inbound. Quick shot for the 20. That one's up and it rattles in for 2. 30 on the board now for Burlington. Picks up the dribble. Feeds it back behind her to the left side. Tossing it up. This one's stolen away. Number 20 down the right side. Loses the ball and out of bounds. This will go right back up, or this will stay right here with the Huskies. 4:58 to play in the fourth. C game coming up right after this. Feeds it in left side. Shot on its way. Rattles in. Number 20 on the score. And it's a 30-point game here in Burlington. Pump fakes. Now goes to the left side. Here comes Kai Linden. And ball is tipped and stolen away. And she'll feed it back behind her to the 20. Has a lane to the basket. Shot on its way on the shot. No, up and no good. That one's up no good either. And tries to put it back. That'll be 2 shots this time coming up on the shot by Brooklyn O'Barr. And she'll have 2 shots coming up here. Well, let's see who the foul's on. It appears they charged it to Camden Martin for her second personal. Shot is up and no good for O'Barr. Shot up, and it's no good off the top of the basket. And they're going to give the ball back immediately here to Shoshoni off the missed free throw. Down the right side, here comes the 20 of Brielle Schreiner. Picks it up, now feeds it back behind her to the 13 of Donaldson. Donaldson back to Schreiner. She'll move left side, dribbling with her right. Schreiner trying to get rid of it. Pivots. Now gets it up to the 33. Trying to get out of the way here. Here comes Camden Martin, and it's stolen away. I think that was Susie Ball on the take. No, it was not. It was the 32. Picked up. 20 passes up to the middle. Now shot is on its way up and no good. They'll try again from the far side. That one's up and in. I believe it was Heidi Bruderloh that time. Donaldson passes it left side. 34-2 here. Picks up the dribble, takes it out, and that's going to go up toward the padding. Out of bounds and back to the Huskies on the shot by the Wranglers. We got 2 checking in. It'll be Tinsley McConaughey checking in here. We had one other as well. Didn't see who it was. Up to the near side, holds on to the dribble. Now bounce pass into the corner. Bruderloh passes it right side, and now underneath into the paint. And this one's tipped and stolen back away. Takes the shot on the stop. That one's up no good. Rebounded, though, by the 20. Burlington trying everything they can here to just keep Shoshoni off the board as much as possible here. Trying to go for the high score. Bounce pass to the 32, left side, shot on its way up and no good. Again, 32 is not on our roster for Burlington. Kicks it back up to the 20 of Brielle Schreiner. This one's stolen away. Don't forget, C game coming up right after this here on TBSN. Up to the far side, tries to spin out of it. Bounce pass, shot on its way up and no good. And we got 3 checking in for Burlington. Kebler back into the game. Rasmussen into the game. I'm trying to see her number. We got one more that came in. Number 34. So that is Natasha Bollinger into the game. Kebler fouled down there on the line there. 2:27 to go. You can barely see there in the frame, but 2 fouls on the board here for the Wranglers. Out of bounds. This is going back. I'll be honest, this has not been a fun game to call. It's not fun when one team is up by 32. It doesn't matter who it is. And Shoshoni's just not been able to do anything in this B game. It's like after that A game. Some of these girls played in that A game, but like, you know, that wasn't enough to help them out at all here. Huskies just have completely steamrolled the Wranglers. I'm hoping the C game is a little bit better, but remember, Shoshoni lost to Thermopolis, I believe, in that C game. Out of bounds. This is going to go back to the Wranglers on the near side. 2-minute warning here. We got 3 subs coming in for Shoshoni. 32 is on for Burlington. Looks like it is, I'm trying to keep my eye on 35 and 25. So this is Bristol Thompson, Kaylin Cooper, and Natalie McFarland into the game for Shoshoni. Up top, moving right, picks up the dribble. Bounce pass, left side, somehow gets away. That one's up and it's blocked. Rayleigh Rasmussen there to get it in the backcourt. Here comes the number 20 up past the timeline. Chest pass to Kebler down the right side. Shot on its way, up and in. And Kebler, it's been her game today. 1:43 to go here. 10 seconds till we deliver our player of the game, and I think it's pretty obvious. Out of bounds it goes, 1:36 to go. Kebler's down there on the near side. She'll climb up into the Shoshoni section to try to get this. Time to deliver our 2 Basins Sports Network player of the game, and I think it's pretty obvious. Victoria Kebler is our player of the game. Double-digit points on the day. Honorable mentions today include Heidi Bruderloh, Brooklyn O'Barr, and Rayleigh Rasmussen. Also wish a happy birthday to Tilly Neves. And this one's stolen back away, coming back down the other end to the left side, picks up the dribble, now skips it over to the far. Number 20 on the shot, that one up no good. Your honorable mentions today for the Shoshoni Wranglers include Kaylin Cooper, Caroline Donaldson, and I'm going to probably say Brielle Schreiner. And that's going to go out of bounds on the near side. It'll go back to Shoshoni. C game coming up right after this here on 2 Basins Sports Network. Bristol Thompson on the near side, 1:06 to go. Up top, still dribbling. Now she'll try to pass it inside. This one's taken away. Rayleigh Rasmussen on a fantastic takeaway for Burlington. And they'll pass it up. Takes the shot up on mid-range. That one's up no good. Rasmussen tries to keep it in. Goes out of bounds, and it will go back to Shoshoni. Wranglers will take on the Pioneers tomorrow. Do not forget. Bounce. Oh, that one's taken back away. And now here comes Kebler down the middle of the floor. Switches to the right. Shot on its way. Up and in. I don't know if Burlington will put 40 up, but I've seen crazier things happen. Moving to her right side. This is the 5 of Kaylin Cooper. Ball is poked loose. Kebler down to the near side to try to chase it out. Bristol Thompson will be there to inbound. Feeds it in. This one's stolen away by Kebler. Down the left side. Shot on its way on the spin, and did you see that finish? 40-2. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heaves it up one last time and couldn't get it to go. And the nightmare is finally over for this Shoshoni B team as they are beaten by the Huskies 40-2. Good Lord. Yeah, let's just move on to the C game. We'll see you in about 6 minutes or so, I believe, for the start of the C game. as the Lady Blue fall to the Huskies 40-2. Hey, that rhymed. 6 minutes up onto the board. We'll see you then. C game coming up right after this on Two Basins Sports Network. Like talking back here inside of the Burlington K-12 schools, home of the Burlington Huskies, as we get set to start the final game of our coverage tonight. Here from Burlington. We'll be back here in like a week or so for the Bobcats as they take on the Burlington Huskies for their final home game or final away game of the season. And then after that, it is off to Cali for the tournament. Well, actually, that's a lie. They got the road game against Burlington coming up in a couple of weeks, or if not next week. And then they got a home game they got like 8th grade night against Worland, and then it's off to the conference tournament. So, yeah. We got 24 minutes of basketball coming up for you on Two Basins Sports Network as we get ready to start the C game from Burlington High School. Well, the Wranglers managed to let in 40 points in that game. 40-2 was the final score of the B game. Victoria Kebler was our player of the game. And then I think we gave the player of the game to Lucy McNiven, I think it was, in that A game. Tip off, and we are underway. Burlington wins the tip. And tries to go down the left side and out of bounds. That's going to go back to the Wranglers. Clock stops at 5:55. Pretty fast pace so far for a C game. Bounce past the left side and out of bounds it goes. Stays right here with Shoshoni. Heading to the baseline to inbound will be the 3 of Camden Martin, the 6th grader. And tries to pass to the far side, and it's stolen right away by Capri Ogard. Passes it to the right side. Shot on its way. Up and in. Cha-ching. Burlington on the score to start us off 2-0. 5:25 to go. Picks up the dribble now. Goes to the left side. Stolen away by the 41 of Katie Gottfredson. Sorry, check that. Cecily Tolman. This one stolen away, ripped away practically by Camden Martin. Had a good impact in that game in the B game. Sorry. Around the back, here comes Caroline. That is not Caroline Donaldson. Okay, maybe it is. Up into the left side, out of bounds it goes. I had to check to make sure I had the right roster because, oh, I see. Savannah and Caroline are two different people. Duh. Sorry about that. 4:50 to go here. They'll go back to the Huskies as it went out of bounds. Here they go to the far side. Capri Ogard with it on the far sideline, being hounded. Passes it to her right. Here comes Susie Ball with it. Out of bounds it goes. And it's going to go right on back to, or it's going to stay right here with Burlington on that far sideline. 4:35 to go. They'll toss it in mid-range. Tries to swing out of it. Bounce pass. This one a loose ball and taken back away. And good work there by the Wranglers. And now the pass shot is up for the right side. Up and in. Great rebound. That one's up and no good. Number 20 on the rebound. That one's up and no good. Third time not the charm, but fourth time could be. Bounce pass back up to the wing, to the reset here. They'll drive back into the paint. Shot on its way. And fifth time has to be the charm here. Good Lord. And they are going to get the jump ball called. It will stay with the Wranglers, though, so they will still technically have that fifth opportunity coming up, though. Good Lord. 2-0. It is a soccer score here. Feeds it in. Loose ball underneath the basket. Ripped away, and now a jump ball called as Camden Martin was trying to get rid of it. And it will go back to Burlington as a result. I'd like to thank everyone who's tuned in up to this point and has left a like. We'll be back in Shoshoni tomorrow, as the Wranglers take on the 10 Sleep Pioneers. And then it'll be Bobcat broadcast from there on out, at least until the conference tournament. Up to the far side, Capri Ogard with it. Ogard will do a skip over to the middle. Moving to the near side, and now gives it up. Here comes the 30, down the baseline. Shot on its way underneath the basket, up and no good. They'll try to keep this one in. And swatted back forward here. Now here comes the 34 of Natasha Bollinger. She'll give this one back up here to the 31 of Ivy Neves. And we got a whistle down there on the floor as she gave it to Capri Augard. Susie Ball will inbound here for Burlington. Going in with an inbound package here. Oh, we got one checking out. Cecily Tolman headed to the sideline there. So they're going to reset here. Got one checking in now for Shoshoni. Just to delay the game further. Riley Streeter into the game now. The sixth grader. Streeter will replace the 24 of Kai Linden, sixth grader. Passing it inside, stolen away by Camden Martin. Raccoon hands, and she'll do a baseball pass. That one's going to go right to Caroline Donaldson. Steps back, takes the shot, no good. And they're going to chase it down on the far sideline. Now, I don't know if it's just because I've coached youth basketball for 3 years, but I've always had a soft spot for these C games. They're so entertaining in my opinion. They may not be the highest scoring, but they are definitely entertaining. Far side, and it's going to be a bit of a collision out toward the coach there, toward the exit that takes you out of the building here. Or actually, no, toward the locker rooms, actually. Ben, this is now my what? Okay, hold on. I was here in 2018, and then I was here again in 2021, 2022? I can't remember. That's 2021, probably, yeah. Out of bounds, it goes. And then I was here twice last year. Here twice so far this year. So this is like my sixth trip to Burlington, and I still don't quite know the layout of the kennel yet. This one's stolen away down by the near side. Kicks it out now to Donaldson. Donaldson tries to get a shot off, and it's blocked. And Burlington will get this one back. It is still a 2-0 ball game here. If Burlington can get, if Shoshoni can get 2 baskets up, then they'll already have scored more than the B team. Out of bounds it goes on the far side. This is going to go back to the Wranglers. Keeping themselves together for the most part here. Inbounded in by Camden Martin. Martin had a good B game. Trying to do a little bit better in the C game, though. Shoshoni will cough this one up, and he'll come back down the near side. Here come the Huskies. Switching to her left hand. It's going to be a fight for the ball between the 24 and the 3. That is Tilly Neves and Camden Martin. They'll inbound here, 2 minutes to go. Goes to the near side, gets the shot off. That one falls short of the basket, and they'll go out of bounds. Got one checking in for Burlington. If I had to guess, it's Cecily Tolman back. Yep, it is. Is Tolman back into the game for the Huskies. Tolman on the baseline here. Still 2-0 in case you're just tuning in. 2 minutes to go in the first. Up past the timeline. Turns around, feeds it up to the middle. This one's stolen away by Camden Martin. Martin up past the timeline. Now bounce pass to the far side. Here comes Caroline Donaldson with it. Donaldson back up to the right side, up to the 20. Takes the step back on the mid-range. That one's up and no good. The tying shot cannot go in. And that is up in a jump ball down on the floor. 1:34 to go in the first. Before the long drive back to Shoshoni, a 2-hour bus ride to get here from Shoshoni. Got one checking in. It is the 5th grader Brindley King into the game. I do believe Sophia Good might also be into the game. Yep, Sophia Good is into the game, playing at the forward position here. Coming up to the near side. Staying low is the 14. Good job there by the 14 of Brooklyn O'Barr. And now gives it up to Capri Augard. Augard trying to get by. And she'll feed it up to the near side. Here comes the 24 down the right side. Lobs it up on a grandma pass there. Here comes O'Barr being double teamed. Donaldson gets in there, tries to steal it away. Also down there to try to help her was Brindley King. The 5th grader was down there to try just in case. Number 31 checking into the game. This is Ivy Neves. So I guess we can confirm that that was Neves that was in the B game. Just seemed a little odd for a 6th grader to be playing in the B game. So I do apologize for that. 1 minute to go in the first. Bounce pass left side, picks up the dribble, now takes the shot. That one's up and it's no good. I wish people would stop running on the frickin' bleachers. 52 seconds to go. And here comes up the middle O'Barr. Spits it back out. Shot on its way. It's up no good. Capri Augard on the shot there for Burlington. 40 seconds to go. .37 seconds to go. Jump stop for Donaldson. Takes the shot from the elbow. That one's up and it's no good. 30 seconds still to go. It's been a foul-free game so far for Burlington. Actually, and also on that topic, Shoshoni only has 1 foul. Up to the mid-range here. And swatted and taken back by Camden Martin. Martin with a pass down to Donaldson. Donaldson, sorry. Loses control temporarily, but goes up to the far side now to Camden Martin on the elbow. Trying to rip it away. Feeds it on back to Donaldson, and we got a... Lord. Got a violation on Shoshoni. 4.8 seconds to go. And I think we also had another sub come in. Alyssa Thrasher for Shoshoni. 3, 2, 1... And they're not even going to try it. So that's going to be the end. Ooh, sorry about that. That's the end of the first quarter. And Burlington drew first blood and hasn't scored since. And with that being said, that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. You're watching Shoshoni Wranglers basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. We'll be back in 45 seconds for the start of the second quarter. Huskies lead over Shoshoni 2-0. Like talking back here inside of the Shoshoni schools, inside of the Burlington schools, home of the Huskies. Shoshoni Wranglers and the Burlington Huskies on Two Basins Sports Network. Second quarter underway here. Here comes the 34 down to the left side. Loses, nope, she passed it back up. Shot from mid-range. Splash. Trying to get the number of who that was. I think that might have been 30. Yep, it was. Number 30. That was Susie Ball making the shot there for Burlington. Shoshone still there on the baseline. They're going to dip this one back out. Here comes the 3 of Camden Martin. She'll retreat back up top, now toward the volleyball line. Passes it left side, tipped away. Out of bounds it goes, and Heidi Bruderloh was there to touch it for Burlington. Lady Blue back up top now. Here comes Donaldson. Donaldson underneath, now to the left side. This is a loose ball picked up by Heidi Bruderloh. Had a decent amount of points in that B game. Back up to the far side, up toward the X here. Donaldson harassing her. Almost forced the backcourt as well. Capri Augard with it up top. She'll move inside. Tries the shot. Oh, I'm surprised they didn't call a travel on that. Bruderloh shot is up and can't get it to go. Rebounded by the 14 of Brinley King, the 5th grader for Shoshone. 4:48 still to go. Moving to her left side. Picks up the dribble. Now here comes the 42 of Alyssa Thrasher, the 6th grader. This one's tipped and stolen away. Down the right side. Heavy pressure on the near side, and that's going to be a foul. Free throws coming up here for Burlington. First free throws of the day for either side, by the way. Shot on its way. It's up and it is in for the first point there. Trying to see the number. Who's at the line? I believe it is. I think it might be Bruder Low. I actually don't know. Shot is up for the second. It's up no good. It is Heidi Bruderloh that took those shots. So now she has a point on the game at the very least. And now checking in for the inbound will be Elizabeth McFarland. Played a little bit in that B game. Also listed on the A roster, but I don't think she played at all in that A game. Did not play type of situation there. Donaldson moving to her left side. Picks up the dribble. Now passes it left side. Picks up the dribble again. Now goes in behind her to Donaldson. This one's stolen away by Bruderloh. Down the near side. 5-0 here. This one up down the near side. Shot is on its way. It's up and it's in. Huskies up 7-0. They've already put up 5 points here in the second period. More than they put up in that first period. And that's in through the first 2 minutes. Bruderloh on another steal. That one tipped back away by Donaldson. Bruderloh keeps a hold of it. Now she'll give it up here to the 6th grader, 31 of Ivy Neves, her sister birthday girl tonight. Shot on its way. It's up and it's off the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded by the 31 of Riley Streeter. The 6th grader will pass it right side here to Caroline Donaldson. Donaldson now left side here to Elizabeth McFarland, and she'll lose the ball, and Capri Augard on the takeaway. And a bit of a tiki-taka type of passing situation in the backcourt there. They'll try to pass up to Bruderloh, but it goes over her head and out of bounds. 3:25 to go in the second quarter. Elizabeth McFarland will check this one in for Shoshoni. Donaldson heading off the floor, and it looks like Henley Lennon is going to replace her. Lennon near side. She'll inbound it to the 12 of McFarland. Up past the timeline they go. 3:20 to go. Bounce pass to the far side. Here comes Lennon. Lennon picks up the dribble. Now passes up behind her. Now to the 31 of Riley Streeter. Streeter is going to try to toss it up underneath the basket. And a tie-up down there as Bruderloh tried to get it away. I think down there the recipient was Brinley King, the 5th grader. Checking into the game for Shoshoni is going to be Akira Jenkins, the 6th grader. I think we saw a little bit of her in that B game. Tossed up from the far side. That one's up and no good. And they'll rip this one away. 3:04 to go in the second. Halfway through the second quarter already. 3/4 of the way through the half. And this one's tipped away. This is going to come back down the other end of the floor. And it's going to be stolen right back away by the 30 of Susie Ball. Down the right side. Bruderloh shots up and it's in. 9-0 is your score. A messed up soccer score here in Burlington. Ball is loose, picked up by the lady that had it to begin with. Shot is up, and that one could have been first points there for Shoshoni. They'll spit it back out mid-range. Shot is on its way up and no good. Can't get it to fall. Very good looks there on that play, though. I think Shoshoni needs a couple more of those, and they'll be just fine, but they also got oh, good Lord, down the right side, and they are lucky that she had too much juice on it because there is no way that she should have been able to have such an open lane to the basket right up the middle. Down the right side, here comes McFarland, and now she'll give it up behind her to Henley Lennon. Lennon underhand there. Tried a bit of an Australian rules football pass there. Now up to the left side, this is Elizabeth McFarland, and now she'll go to her right side on the edge of the volleyball line. Tries to pass it into Akira Jenkins. That'll go out of bounds and back to the Huskies. We got one checking in for Burlington. Number 41, I think that is. That is Cecily Tolman. Or Cecily. Actually don't know how you pronounce that. I think it might be Cecily. 1:32 to go in the half. Moving up the far side, passes up to Cecily Tolman. And now this one's stolen away by Akira Jenkins. He'll come back down the other way. Still 9-0. Shoshoni trying to get back in this game. Down the far side, they'll spit it back out. Shot is up from mid off the side of the basket, no good. This is going to go back the other way to the Wranglers, I meant to say the Huskies. Wranglers will not be on that side of the court until the second half. I apologize. 1 minute to go here. Up past the timeline, ball is poked loose and out of bounds. That was Natasha Bollinger that gave it up there for Burlington. And we've got a couple checking in here for Shoshoni. Number 11, Adley Vroman into the game. Also looks like we're going to see Aaliyah Eastman, and that's going to be about it. Yep, Eastman, last one into the game. Haven't seen either of these two into the game just yet. Down the near side, tries a rush shot. That one almost gone in, though. And she's going to have to try and sprint down the floor here, down to the right side, and tripped up a little bit. And we got a couple more checking in for Burlington as well. Number 45, I think that is over there. That is Capri Augard checking back into the game. And then got another sub, Ivy Neves, back into the game. Right side, shot on its way. That one's up and almost went in. It's going to go back the other way. Now here comes Aaliyah Eastman with it. Gives it in mid-range. Shot is on its way up and no good. Rebounded here by the Huskies. Number 31, Ivy Neves. Down the near side she goes. Picks up the dribble. Looks to go up to the right wing here. 36 seconds to go. Capri Augard with it. Trying to find an open lane. Gives it on back to Neves. Neves goes down on the screen. Set down the right side. Wide open. That one's up. No good. And they're going to try to rebound it down there. Rasmussen on the rebound. Rayleigh Rasmussen. They're going to feed this one back up toward the key there. 16.9 to go in the second. We've been live for 2 hours and 45 minutes. Good Lord. They'll toss this one in. Gets through there. Good job on the spin. They'll try to toss this one up. Taken away there by the 4 of Aaliyah Eastman. Now this one's stolen back away by Tolman. Tries a far side pass to Ivy Neves. And now down the far sideline. 2-1. Won't get a shot off in time. And that is going to conclude the first half of action here in this C game. We'll be right back from inside of Burlington High School in just a moment, as the Burlington Huskies lead over the Shoshoni Wranglers here in this youth game 9-0. 6 minutes is the halftime period. We'll be right back from inside of Burlington High School in just a moment. Like talking back here inside of the Burlington K-12 schools in Burlington, Wyoming, here in South Central Bighorn County. Just a 20-minute drive west of Basin. About a 2-hour drive from Shoshoni, up through the canyon, through Thermopolis, through Worland, up onto your choice of highway, whether it's the state route or the U.S. highway is your choice. Either way, up through Manderson, then Basin, then you turn left in downtown Basin, go through the small town of 50 people called Otto, and then boom, you are right here in the tiny town of Burlington. We'll have to be back here again in about a week or so on behalf of Thermopolis when they take on the Burlington Huskies to round out their home and away stretch of this little matchup here. But that won't be for a while. We'll be in Shoshoni tomorrow afternoon for the game against 10 Sleep. Right side, Capri Augard up and in, gets it to go on the bank shot. Makes it an 11-0 ball game. Takes the shot. Shoshoni still trying to get their first points in this C game. And they're going to try and get rid of it. Down the near side. They'll try to toss it up. Number 24 wearing a splint there for Shoshoni. I just noticed that. They're going to try and toss this one in, and it will go out of bounds. It will go back to Burlington. Number 45, Capri Augard, will check this one in for Burlington. They'll toss this one up to the far side, has the lane to the basket, jump stop, takes the shot up and swatted away. And they'll try to inbound this one here. Gives it inside. This one's picked up and rips it away. Kicks it out toward the volleyball line. Shot on its way up and no good. Out of bounds it goes and back to Shoshoni it goes. At least I think so. No, it is going to stay here with Burlington. I stand corrected. Tossing it in up to the right side. Trying to swing away from it here, and it's going to be a whistle. The push foul will result in Shoshoni keeping the possession for now. Coming up tomorrow, the Shoshoni Wranglers host the 10 Sleep Pioneers. We'll be live from the Shoshoni schools. Takes the shot up for the far side, up and no good. Rebounded there by the 3 of Camden Martin. Martin bounced past to the near side and tried to give it there to Akira Jenkins. By the way, we believe that Shoshoni game is going to be an A-B game only tomorrow. To the middle here. Now here comes the 31 of Ivy Neves. Onto the baseline. Tries to skip it to the near side. That'll go right on through her. Ooh, and out of bounds it goes. Camden Martin will pass this one in. Now here comes the 13 to Caroline Donaldson. Donaldson to the near side. Picks up the dribble. Swings out of it. Now here comes the 34. Akira Jenkins loses control, but she'll pop back over to Donaldson. Donaldson moving left side. Now spits it back up top. Takes the shot from the free throw line. That one's up and can't get it to go. And they'll bring this one up past the near side. Up past the timeline they go. Picks up the dribble. Now this one's tipped and stolen away. Back down the other end. Down the left side. Picks up the dribble. That one's ripped away by Natasha Bollinger. And here comes Capri Augard down the far side. Augard left side now to Ivy Neves. Ivy on the the volleyball line. Now big lane to the basket down the right. Shots up. Can't get it to go. And now rebounded by the 34 of Akira Jenkins. She's had a pretty good game half so far. Tries to take the shot. They'll call the traveling violation. This is going to go right on back to Burlington. A bit of a bunny hop. She didn't shoot it nor pass it, so that's going to go back up to the Huskies. Glad everyone who has tuned in. Make sure you share this with your friends. Leave a like and subscribe to TBSN. We only got one more game lined up on our channel for the girls basketball season. We'll try to give Shoshoni some more coverage during the boys season. Just depends Down the right side, shots up and it rims out. Burlington trying to get the rebound. It'll be ripped away by the three. And we're going to try to give Shoshoni some love during the high school season too, but there's no promises on that either. Shots up and it's no good. Down the left side, tries to put it up. That one's up, no good. Down the right side, it's up and it's in. And Shoshoni will finally get themselves on the board here in the third quarter. Only took them about approximately, I want to say 15 minutes to get on the board. Picks up the dribble and lost control of the ball there for a second. Trying to avoid the 5-second, closely guarded. Tries to give up the pass to Cecily Tolman, or Cecily. Right side, just throws it up with one hand, hoping for the best. And she'll chuck it up there. Just a grandma shot right there. This one a bit of a loose ball. This is going to be stolen right back away by the Huskies. Ricochets off the 34 for Shoshoni. And a bit of a sloppy play the past like 15, 20 seconds over there on that far side, but both sides here out of bounds. And this is going to go back to, out of bounds. This is going to stay here with Burlington. We got two checking in for the Huskies. 2:21 to go in the third quarter. We're looking at 8:21 to go in the night as a whole. Down the far side, trying to get out of it. This is going to go back. Or no, it'll stay here with Burlington. They'll toss this one in up the left side. Ball is loose, picked up. And they're going to try to dribble out of it here. They got it out of the corner pocket. Now up top, takes the shot for two. This one has promise. That one's up no good. Second time's the charm. That one's up no good. And Burlington will get Shoshoni will get this one back. Down the right side they go. Picks up the dribble, holds it over, gives it up to Donaldson. Donaldson chucks it up. Off the basket, no good. And they'll get the rebound. This one up to the middle. This is going to be stuffed a little bit, and she's going to be in a lot of trouble, but she'll rip it away and get it back up to the far side. And it's going to be a fight down there between Natasha Bollinger and I believe Sophia Good to get that ball back. Tries to feed it back to the 34 of Akira Jenkins. And they'll call the double dribble on Jenkins. This will go back to Burlington. 1:38 still to play. And now onto the baseline. Here comes Ivy Neves. Checking into the game for Shoshoni is going to be Audrey Franks. She'll come in to replace Akira Jenkins. They'll toss this one in. 1:38 to go in the third quarter. Down the near side, trying to pivot out of it here. Bounce pass to the near side. Now here comes the 24 of Tilly Neves, and now she'll give this one back. This one's stolen away. Big run down the near side. Donaldson takes the shot. It's up and a foul. And Shoshoni will send Donaldson to the line to shoot two. So she'll have two shots coming up here. Foul was committed, we believe, by Brooklyn O'Barr for her first personal. 1:19 to go in the third. Shot on its way. It's up and it's no good for Donaldson. Second one on its way. It's up and it rims out. Can't get either of them to go, and this will go right back to Burlington automatically, as she'll miss both of them here. 1:18 to go. Up past the timeline, moves to her left side. This is the 34 of Natasha Bollinger. Goes to the far side. Loses the ball. This will go back. And a jump ball is called on the far side. And they're going to say white ball here, so that's going to keep it with Natasha Bollinger. Tosses it in, far side, down the baseline. Picks up the dribble, spits it back out. Takes the shot up and no good. And she's still trying to hound her way in there. Take a look at that. And we got one coming in now. It is Cecily Tolman into the game now for Burlington. Trying to see what's going on down there. It looks like they're going to keep it with Burlington. 56.9 to go here in the third quarter. Tosses it into the left side. We got a whistle. And it looks like there will be a foul on Shoshoni, number 21. Audrey Franks, the fifth grader, with her first personal. Picks up the dribble, takes the shot for the left. That one's up, no good. Donaldson tries to rebound. They'll go out of bounds, and it looks like it'll stay here with Burlington. 55.2 still to play. They'll toss it in from the far side. Takes the jumper immediately. Rebounded by the 14. Now gives it on back. Now here comes Tilly Neves, the birthday girl. She'll pass right side. Takes the shot. That one's up and splash. About as clean of a shot as you can get. It was taken by the 25, Hallie McNiven, for her, I believe this will be her first points tonight. They'll be up in a jump ball here. It'll stay with Shoshoni. Excuse me. Passes it in mid-range and trying to give it on back. Moving around the circle. Shot is up. Can't get it to go. And it'll be rebounded here by the 23, I think that is. No, it is not. 25, I apologize. Hallie McNiven. 15 seconds to play. Shot is up. Can't get it to go. There'll be a foul on Shoshoni. I believe it'll be their fourth, either their fourth or their fifth. Yep, it'll be, fourth or third. It is their fourth. They're going to charge the foul here to Caroline Donaldson for her third personal. Shot on its way. It's up, no good. Shot is up and cannot get it to go there. Sorry about that. It's going to go back up to Shoshoni. Camden Martin to pass this one in. 10 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Takes the shot from three. That one goes off to the right there. Thought for sure that could have had at least a chance to hit the rim. 5.3 to go. They'll toss this in. 4, 3, 2, 1. And she'll try, and she'll fall short of the rim. With that, that's going to end the third quarter. It is a lacrosse score here in Burlington, 13-2. Yes, I'm just pulling sports out of my butt at this point. 13-2 is your score at the end of 3. We'll be back for the start of the fourth quarter. 6 more minutes to go in our coverage here tonight. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching Shoshoni Wranglers basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. Fourth quarter here in this C game. We'd like to welcome you back inside the Burlington Schools, home of the Huskies, here inside of the kennel. Near side, here they go. Ooh, a bit of a high dribble there, but they'll pass it up into the middle. This one's stolen away. 34 on the takeaway for Burlington. At past the timeline, Capri Agard gives up to the far side. Ball now to the 34. Shots up and no good there for Natasha Bollinger. Ball on the rebound, and that is going to go out toward the near side. Shoshoni will get the ball right on back. They'll be able to toss in here for Henley Lennon. Ball's tipped away here, but keeps it with her. Elizabeth McFarland with it. She'll try to give it up near side to Riley Streeter, out of bounds, and this is going to go back up to Burlington. Susie Ball now feeds it in. Up past the timeline they go. She'll check it up to the far side. Holds on to the ball and gives it on back to the 31. And now here comes the 30 of Susie Ball on the shot. Up and in. Got it to go. That was in for 2, but still a really impressive jump shot there. And Burlington has got a couple of similar shots to fall tonight. Up to the far side and taken away by, Cecily Tolman on the takeaway, and a traveling violation. Natasha Bollinger getting nabbed with the travel there. This is going to give it back up to Shoshoni. 15-2 is your score in case you're just tuning in. Fourth quarter, 4:45 to go. Up past the timeline here. They'll pass it near side. Picks up the dribble, now tosses it in. This one, still there. Off the shot, no good. Burlington will finally get it back, but not before the shot was taken by Elizabeth McFarland. Far side, picks up the dribble. Now here comes the 34 of Natasha Bollinger. She'll give this one back up to Capri Augard. Now back down the far sideline on a running shot. That one's up, no good. And they're going to still try to keep possession, but they will not, as Riley Streeter will get the rebound for Shoshoni. 4 minutes to play here tonight. Picks up the dribble. Now two-hander up to the 42 of Alyssa Thrasher. You cannot convince me that is a 6th grader. You can try. If you told me she was like an 8th grader or like even a high school freshman, I probably would have believed you. I wouldn't have asked any further questions. Capri Augard to the far side. Augard picks up the dribble, takes the shot. It's up and it's in. Augard. 17-2. Augard scored the last couple of baskets here for Burlington. Wait, no, that's a complete lie. Cecily Tolman, Susie Ball had a jump shot earlier, actually. No, hold on. This is going to go right on back, and looks like it might have bounced off her hand as she's shaking it, trying to get the pain out there. 3:21 to go. Adley Vroman checking into the game for Shoshoni. Elizabeth McFarland will be coming out of the game here for the Lady Blue. 3:19 to go, up past the timeline. Bounce pass to the far side. Looking down the right. Shot on its way. Up and in. 19-2 is your score. 3 minutes to go in tonight's action. Down the near side, and this is going to go out of bounds. Or no, hold on. They got some subs coming in as well. Heidi Bruderloh and Ivy Neves checking in. Got one checking in for Shoshoni as well. I think it might be Akira Jenkins replacing Alyssa Thrasher. They'll toss this one in near side. 2:50 to go. Picks up the dribble. Now tries to go across the body to the far side. Down to the far side they go. Down the right lane. Shot on its way up and no good. And it'll be rebounded here. Timeline. Now up to the mid-range. Kicks it out now to the left wing. Gets lower. And this one's tipped and stolen away. Coming back down the other end of the floor. Number 34, shot on its way up and no good. Good attempt, though, by Natasha Bollinger to try to extend the lead. 2:15 to go here. Small pass here to the 31 of Riley Streeter. Streeter picks up the dribble. Streeter trying to get out of it. And they're going to call a whistle here. And it looks like we might have a timeout for the first time since the A game. There was not a single timeout called in the B game. And it looks like that's going to change here. It'll be a Shoshoni timeout for the first time in over an hour and a half. And we'll be right back in just a moment. You're watching Shoshoni Wrangler basketball on TBSN. Sitting at 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. like talking you back here inside of the kennel here at Burlington High School. It's 19-2. Burlington on top here in the C game. We have 2 minutes to go, and in about 28 seconds we will deliver our final Two Basins Sports Network player of the game for the night. Also tomorrow, I meant to do it today, but we were supposed to hand out actual certificates for player of the game tonight, and I freaking forgot to print them off before I left Thermopolis. So who's the genius, huh? Down the far side, shot is off, and it's going to be stolen away. Now a tie-up down there as Hallie McNiven tried to get it away. I believe down there for Shoshoni trying to rip it away was Brielle Schreiner, I believe. Is that? Yep, it is. 1:34 to go. In 4 seconds, we'll deliver our player of the game. And this is a bit of a tough decision because Burlington's had an all-around good C game. A lot of different players have had their impacts tonight. And they'll inbound. Time to deliver your Two Basins Sports Network player of the game. And I think we're going to give this one, you know what? I'm going to give this one possibly to Capri Augard. I think she deserves it here. And this one's tipped and stolen away, although Heidi Bruderloh and Susie Ball and Natasha Bollinger will be our honorable mentions tonight for Burlington. Like we said, you know, the honorable mentions are basically de facto players of the game here in this instance because it's really hard. It was really hard to choose a player of the game, and we knew it was going to be a Burlington Husky. But honorable mentions tonight for Shoshoni will include the likes of Akira Jenkins as well as Caroline Donaldson, and I'm going to also give the last one to Riley Streeter. Actually, I feel like deserves some credit as well. Got a whistle down there on the far side of the floor. Tomorrow's broadcast will be live from Shoshoni High School, or the Shoshoni Schools, whatever you want to call them, inside the main gym. Ow. I accidentally hit my microphone. I do apologize for that. But we're going to get that up for you here just real shortly before we sign off for the night. Shot is up. This one can't get it to go. That one's up, no good. 45 seconds still to go. They'll try one more shot. That one's up, makes that two more shots. That one's up, no good. And third time, she'll get this one back up. 31 on the shot. That one's up, no good. Fifth time's the charm. And finally, rebounded by a Shoshoni Wrangler. And this is going to go back to Shoshoni. So tomorrow we'll be live from Shoshoni as they take on the 10 Sleep Pioneers. Coverage will start at about 5 p.m. here over at the Shoshoni Schools. Sorry for all the porky pigging here. Near side, this one's stolen away. That should do it for the game. Down the left side, loose ball. And tomorrow in Shoshoni, we'll have actual certificates to give out to the players, so that'll be nice. Going to design them tonight when I get back to Thermop. Shot is up and up to the left side, up and no good. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lets it fly, and that is going to conclude this game as the Burlington Huskies take down the Shoshoni Wranglers 19-2. Burlington's last home game before they hit the road to, I actually don't know where. I think they're going to be going to Grable. I completely forgot. But anyway, the 19-2, the final score here in the C game. We're going to get out of here. We'll see the Wranglers tomorrow in Shoshoni against the 10 Sleep Pioneers. Congratulations to Burlington for sweeping the Wranglers here tonight. That's going to scare me heading into the Thermopolis game in about a week or so. So we'll be back here in the kennel one more time in 2025. And then after that, we will not be back here until the boys play again in 2026. So with that being said, I mean, it's been a fun time here. It's always a fun time being in this town. The kennel is one of my favorite gymnasiums in all of Wyoming. Of course, Wolverine Gym is probably my absolute favorite, but that's beside the point. It's always a complete pleasure being here in Burlington. It's a pleasure being here at the kennel. We'd like to thank the Bighorn County School District for allowing us to be up here and allowing us to get in here so early as well. We usually arrive here an hour early. They were still doing PE when we got here. So, of course, thank you to Mr. Augard for letting us into the building, for one. He was the first one to get us in here. But with that being said, that'll conclude our coverage. The Burlington Huskies sweep the Shoshoni Wranglers, and they will win the C game 19-2. With that being said, we'll see you tomorrow in Shoshoni. Please drive home safe and do not pet the buffalo. Burlington Huskies take down the Shoshoni Wranglers here in the C game 19-2.